You burped your way into a whole friend group. That is magical. I don't know what you're talking about. Katie rips burps that are louder than any of us do. Burp McKinsey is what we call her. Hot mics for free stream. Oh, I have a hot mic for free stream. That's what's going on.
Well, I like watching corn.
He likes watching it get shucked.
Hashtag corn
Corn
shuckers.
shuckers.
Well, them damn corn shuckers. They at it again.
Corn shuckers.
Now they're shucking in the fields.
Oh my god.
Eat the whole bag at once.
Yeah,
Ooh, daddy.
you gotta press the bottom of the bag and then jam it down your throat. So you're like kind of.
I'm transforming to
Transforming and rolling out.
chocolate chibi.
Dasani, they all kind of sound very
Oh my
similar.
God.
So, yeah.
That was
Good work.
that's a big reach.
Nico Dasani.
Nico Dasani.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. Silver Monkey.
Alright.
Burger.
Oh.
Take burger.
I'm gonna put cheese on it.
Take.
I'm putting cheese on it.
Doesn't
Ain't
need
that
cheese.
It does need cheese.
Burger.
Take me started, please.
We're live.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
What up, peeps?
Hello.
Hi. Hi,
Hello.
Dr. Nick.
Go Roper.
I'll get caught up in that.
Yes, Blade has given us our new hashtag of the night.
Mhm.
Code
We haven't
Roper.
had a hashtag of the night in a while.
I know.
We really haven't.
We've just enjoyed the moment and didn't feel like hashtagging it.
Oh yeah. Moose has been injected into a computer, and this is the result. He was jealous of how Servo did it last week. So he decided, I'll get in the computer on my own terms.
You're damn right.
He will be the.
And I didn't want to have something on my head for 2 hours tonight. I
enough.
put it on
You have a hat on.
when we were. I didn't want to put a heavy VR headset on my head.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely different in tightness level. I can
Yeah.
vouch for that.
I was like, I
That's
put it
a lot.
on, and I was like, all right, let's do this. And I was like,
That's
never
what she
mind.
said.
Like a toy guy.
Hmm.
As soon as I felt it on my face, I was like, eh.
That's
Yeah,
what
it's-
a lot of people say.
It's definitely different in tightness level.
Extra
It's too
toy.
early for me to touch that one.
That's also what she said.
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
Oh
Also-
no! Let's not go down that joke hole.
Well, you just keep doing it, don't you?
God damn!
Cool. That's just
Well, it's been a
how I
pleasure.
talk.
I was Moose.
He's gone away into the computer. We've scared him away.
Shit.
Lost my damn headphones. There we go.
We teleported.
That's what you can do in computers. You can just like warp around.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying,
I have become the Matrix.
I know Kung Fu.
Oh God.
oh, man.
So,
So
happy
hello.
Sunday.
Happy.
Yay.
Good to see
No,
everybody.
no. Happy one fucking year, guys.
Happy one
boys.
fucking year.
Yes.
Happy official 1 year.
I can't believe it.
A year is a long time.
Can't believe it.
Tell me about it. 2020's been lasting for fucking ever.
Yeah, 2020's been lasting for 10 of them.
Is March gonna end for like ever? Is it ever gonna end? It feels like it's just
No.
been March forever.
I'd
So
like that.
we've had a year. We got 48 episodes each Sunday. So that means we only took like 4 Sundays off.
Yep, we took
Yeah.
4 Sundays off.
Holy shit. That's a
We've been
lot.
doing
of
good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
My cat wanted to join too.
Oh, look at the festive
Yeah.
collar.
We needed
I
extra time to
know.
rope that goat.
He's got a pretty little Christmas bow.
Go Roper.
Good.
Those
Don't
fucking
nuzzle my
adorable
mic.
kidders.
He wants to nuzzle my mic. Don't knock it over.
Yeah.
No, don't.
Love
Roper
cats.
goats all
Jesus
night.
Christ.
It's a strange way to
Oh.
nuzzle.
Nah, he nuzzles very aggressively.
I mean, nuzzle.
Oh,
Punch.
even
He's a boy. What can you say? You know.
Kind of curious. And who else is an aggressive nuzzler?
Nuzlocke.
The whole Nuzlocke. Exactly.
I've been known to nuzzle a little bit with a ferocity unheard of prior to this moment in time.
Oh my.
What was that, Macho Man?
I am undeniably in a position I would rather not be.
I know that's neophyte nuzzler.
Oh god.
Where did that come from? It's like, yes, a new nuzzle with the new nuzzle. Oh my goodness, yeah.
God damn it.
Man, Servo's got
have
food. I'm
some.
hungry now.
Hey,
What?
can you share some of that. I want some.
No.
Can you spit it into my mouth like a baby bird? Just,
Ugh. That sounds.
Here, tell you what. I'll give you
You're
some
right
of my wonton soup broth.
can you pour it into me like a baby bird?
Yeah,
That doesn't
Okay.
look like one ton.
Pour it into you.
because I ate the wontons already. It's just the broth.
Okay. Are you
Delicious.
sure that's for us?
Moose is moving
I
in
don't know,
stop
let me find
motion
out.
right now. I'm a little scared. Is the internet?
I mean,
Is it okay inside cyberspace?
Is he?
you know, it's not without its bugs.
Did you
It's not
encounter a
without its
virus?
bugs. I am the virus.
Were you walking through cyberspace and you clicked on some of those ads that you weren't supposed to?
Yep, it's
Triple
broth.
penis size.
Grow
Is he
3
turning
times
into-
overnight.
He turned it into
Jeez.
Moose bedroom.
Hey, what can I say though? I clicked it though, and now doctors hate me. I mean, it just works. It
With
just
this one
works.
simple
It
trick.
just works.
Doctors hate it.
All right. Hello, you degenerates. Welcome to episode 48. 1 year of Remnant podcasting. Who are you and what have you guys been doing this week?
I've been wanting to punch Asus. I was trying to put a PC together and that did not work at all. Well, it did until my motherboard decided to die on me. Other than that, I don't think I even really gamed anything this week other than playing my Love Live game. That's about it. It's been PC land.
No.
PC depression
I was
land.
gonna say, you mean not PC land?
Yeah.
Yeah.
PC depression land.
Partial PC land.
Yeah, it's there. Like, I have it. It's nice and pretty and all together, except it has no motherboard now.
No. Kind of an important part.
I know. I literally don't have the brain of the computer. But oh well, it's there. It's the vegetable computer. It's there.
Isn't that more of like the
Hopefully one day.
nervous system?
Is it?
Boy.
The CPU is the brain.
Is it? Okay. I don't know. I'm PC.
The
You're
body's
asking
the
a
body.
freaking-
Yeah, CPU's
You're
the
asking.
brain.
You're asking me. I don't know.
The
So sure,
motherboard's
I'll
like
take it.
the spine.
Okay, it's a spine. All right.
Yeah,
That's fair.
okay. That's because it connects all the other pieces of it together.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
They make sure it passes the
Yeah.
signals from one part of it to the other.
Okay.
Well, now you
Does
That's
the
in my week.
spine do that, or does the nervous system do that?
Isn't the nervous system in the?
I mean, there are
Brain
nerves.
slash
Yeah,
spine?
there are
Throughout-
nerves that run along the spine.
I don't think
Kind of
spine
both, so
sends
it's kinda like-
signals.
So it's the
I'm
spine
gonna say
plus
that
the
I'm both
nervous
then.
system.
I'm gonna say
Someone-
both, so that I was partially right. I'll take a partial credit.
Why y'all
Somebody,
gonna
somebody
call my
call a
dumbassness
doctor.
I am so glad none of us are doctors.
Hey, that's why I didn't go that route. I don't know body type.
I've been known to
things,
play doctor
brains,
very well, though.
things. I don't
Doctor, nerd explain me how this works real quick.
It's your spine with your nervous system. On the left.
I'm gonna do brain surgery and call it's close enough. Close enough, whatever, brain, spine, whatever. You knew what I meant, right?
She was gonna be
It's gonna hurt.
stabbing some dude in the kneecap. Like, yeah, brain surgery. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Some people say the knee is the brain of the foot, so it's fine.
Perfect.
Same difference. Totally. Yeah.
I mean, at least what we know for sure is that the power supply is the heart, and the exhaust fan is the anus.
Yes, the exhaust part. Yes.
Facts.
All right.
Very true.
Yeah. But yeah, that's been my week. It's been very sad.
And then
But,
3090 is the massive schwanz.
Don't go. Oh. Yes, that.
Is it though?
Lord.
Does that mean the RGB frontal fans are like the pasties with tassels that you put on?
The freaking titty tassels. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Don't you
Oh
dare.
my God.
Don't you dare make my PC thing sound like, you know.
It's too
One of
late.
those.
It's
I think it's
No.
I think we're making it, or not we, but I think some of us are making it into everybody's computer. Anybody's computer can be a body that you can describe in different ways.
Yeah.
My PC is a wholesome, innocent child. You leave it
Yes,
alone.
absolutely.
What's not wholesome about pasties? It's covering up the shame.
Exactly.
The shame. Oh my god.
That's one way to put it.
Oh lord. Oh my god. Anyway,
God.
yeah, that's been my week. Other than preparing myself for the Thankmas, the charity thingy
yeah.
I'll be doing this week. Other than that, that's about it. I've just been PCing, crying, and setting up stuff for charity stuff. So yay, excitement.
in that order.
Probably a mix of all of it.
It's
Multiple things
simultaneously.
at the same time. Yes,
Yeah,
crying and
simultaneously.
there probably was crying amidst all of it. So whatever. What about you guys?
Monday and Tuesday, Shadowlands.
Mm.
Wednesday, let me tell you.
Oh.
Wednesday,
Please tell me.
Shadowlands. And then about 7 p.m.
On the dot.
all things went Cyberpunk and have gone Cyberpunk. I played from 7:30 Wednesday to 5:30 a.m. on Thursday
God.
on stream,
Nicely
all
done.
9 hours, because I didn't realize what time it was.
I mean, that's pretty fair. And happens very
And then-
easily with that game.
And then at 11 a.m. on Thursday, I got up and started playing it again. And I've been playing it a little bit after work since those were my days off. But Friday and Saturday were both into the wee hours of the morning playing some Cyberpunk.
There you go.
And I did my dailies in World of Warcraft, of course.
You got to do those.
But that's been it for me.
The dailies they call.
Mm.
Well, yes, and I had a very, very similar week to you, Servo. It's been Shadowlands, grinding out dailies, getting them Covenant quests done, just on the massive grind, and then Wednesday night, up until maybe about 1:30, from 7 a.m. till about maybe like 1:30, it was Cyberpunk. And then Thursday, Cyberpunk, but then I got way too invested back into Shadowlands. I will go back to Cyberpunk, though. But I have some feelings on it.
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk
we'll
a
discuss
lot
later.
about that game.
These are for later. Stay tuned.
You know,
Some
it's really weird
some
how three of
feelings.
us have had almost the same week. It's almost like we play very similar games all together at the same time.
You'd
Because
think.
my week has also been Shadowlands, and I finally beat the story and got my Covenant and got
Yay.
60 finally. Because I've been slacking
Yay.
hard.
You have.
But it's okay, because now
So savage.
my life is doesn't exist in the rest of World of Warcraft. It's only in Torghast. That's all
Yeah.
I need.
Well, yeah, you need all the, 1,200 souls in Torghast for the first legendary.
Oh, I don't
Yep.
even give a shit. I just want to play more Torghast because it's fun.
It is fun.
Like, I get to just do like dungeon crawler just within World of Warcraft. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah,
It's way too
it
fun.
is
And
kind of
then
awesome.
and then Cyberpunk. Well, my week was a little bit shorter because I only got to play Cyberpunk Wednesday night. And then Thursday I had to take Mikey to go get surgery, so my whole day went out for that. Friday I was putting together my PC, which ran into a whole lot more issues than I ever anticipated it doing. So that was 11 hours of a mess, something like that.
I feel that.
So I didn't get to play that day either.
Yeah.
And then I was ransacked yesterday, so I didn't get to play either. So tonight, I'll finally get to play more Cyberpunk.
Yay! Hey, Jono, what spec did you end up going with? I'm curious.
For what?
Wow.
You mean what Covenant?
No, spec.
Like,
you still
what talent tree?
I'm still Prot Pally.
You still Prot?
Yeah, okay. I'm still Prot. That's the reason why I went with vampires.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because once you see the Covenants, it wouldn't have surprised me if you went Ret and went vampires.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Because that's absurdly stupid now.
Doing Ret, you go Bastion because the extra Avenger shield like throws. People are one-shotting in PvP with them.
Oh yeah. It's so broken.
You get the bonuses, and you throw 5 Avenger shields into somebody, and you one-shot them.
That's pretty.
But if you're doing Prot Pally, you go Vampire because super hologram. Gigantic Consecration is just too strong, and then you just get buffs that buff Consecration.
Very nice.
It's good. It's really good. I'm excited to see what the other is that the skills for like everybody, or is that specific for like Pally? Because I want to know like what other classes get with Covenant stuff.
Oh. Yeah, it's different for each class.
Yeah, it's the same archetype of powers. Like Kyrian gets the little slave owl. They get that as the secondary, no matter who they are.
Yeah,
and he's just adorable.
Which means vampires always get the Reaper teleport.
Yeah. I will have to say though, the Covenant system in Shadowlands is nice, because I was concerned when I started up Shadowlands. I'm like, okay, my talent tree hasn't expanded whatsoever. What the absolute fuck? No new talents. But the Covenant talents are very nice for what they are, but it feels so restrictive. Like, I already had to do a Covenant shift when I decided, okay, I'm not going Resto anymore. I'm going Enhancement on my Shaman. And Necrolord was not conducive to that shift whatsoever. Necrolord was like the worst choice for going Enhancement. So I had to switch to Vampire. And I was like, okay, well, fuck. That's very restrictive. If I want to go back to Resto, I got to re-switch Covenants, which is a week-long thing. So I don't know. Maybe they'll address that somewhere down the road. I just felt that was kind of like pigeonholing. You're playing this spec now. Could just be me.
I mean, I don't know, a little bit. They're pretty good abilities. So I feel like even if you are doing that inadvertently or on purpose, it's mostly a positive outcome.
Yeah, it's definitely a wonderful set of mechanics and dailies and everything like that. It's good, but a little restrictive, because you can't do shit as a Necrolord Enhancement Shaman. But that's just my 0.02 pennies.
Well, Lat, we're up to you.
What you been playing? Yeah.
Apex. I actually been playing Apex. Oh, well, no, I haven't. Not all week. I played the first Monster Prom, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't stream it. I just played through it.
So you just been thinking about it since we played before? It's just been eating at you?
I actually have. I wanted to see what the first game was like. It's a little bit more contained, a little shorter than the Monster Camp, but it was still the same crazy, outlandish storylines, and so it was fun nonetheless.
I'm still really upset that we didn't get to save that gameplay, and that we couldn't have continued story from where we were, because it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was.
We probably should have chose the shorter option. I didn't think it would take that long.
Yeah. I thought we did choose the shorter option. I thought we chose the one that was only like 1 week long, but then we realized that one day was like an hour and a half for us talking.
I think it was like 60 minutes or 90 minutes that you can choose, and we chose the 60-minute one.
Yeah, the 60-minute one that took us 3 hours.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, we had to give life to all the characters.
It's true. It's true. Calculus needed a lot of love.
Exactly.
The first Monster Farm is 30 minutes or 60 minutes, so I didn't know how much time I would have, so I kept playing a bunch of 30-minute storylines. And they actually it seems they go by a lot quicker than. I don't know if it was because we had those professional voice actors on.
Hell yeah. Top tier.
What's up, Funimation? Hire me.
I know, right?
Hey, Nobu, thanks for the bit.
Nobu.
Yo, Nobu!
Nobu,
Hope you guys have a good. So Nobu says, "Here's a small gift from the Nobu. I hope you guys have a good Christmas, and I appreciate all the work you put into this podcast. Keep it up." It brings a little tear to my eye. I love that. Thank you, Nobu.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Nobu.
Nice.
Nobu, you just dropped in. We were mentioning that this is our 1 year since we've been doing this podcast.
1 year generation.
Whole year.
Now we've tolerated each other this long is a surprise to many.
But other than Monster Prom, I was about to say Monster Hunter. Other than Monster Prom,
I would totally play a narrative Monster Hunter game though.
Oh yeah.
I've been on a serious Apex Legend kick. They just started their Winter Express, their special, and I've been grinding like crazy. So it's been fun.
Did they add holiday skins?
They did not. I haven't seen them.
Did they re-add old holiday skins? Because I still wanted that Pathfinder Rudolph skin.
I think you can get the holiday skins from last year.
Okay.
I haven't seen anything new.
That was like one of the only skins that I wanted. And I also just love Pathfinder in general.
Pathfinder. Never mind. Carry on.
You gonna be Spider-Man? What are you talking about?
Oh, he's a Spooderman.
You Spider-Man around. You shoot some web. You do some stuff.
How do I shot web?
And then you go up to the machines and you inject yourself into them. Pathfinder.
Sounds legit to me.
I've also been doing my dailies in Genshin, but not as often as I should have.
Yeah.
And with Dragon Spine dropping on the 23rd, I think I need to put some more time in.
Is that an update for Genshin, or is that another?
Dragon Spine is they're opening up the extra parts of the map.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We get the rest of the story.
Okay.
The mountain. It's going to be mountain caps. They're adding a cold bar, so you have to hit waypoints to keep warm, or you're going to take damage, cold damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll reinstall the game.
Hey, I got my Stone Boy, so I'm good. Oh, and I think aren't they? They're giving some love to Zhongli as well in that new update as well, because a lot of people were complaining about him.
Yeah, I got an email about his when you get second level on one of his moves, it wasn't acting the way it was supposed to, so they threw some Prima Gems my way, and I was like, shit, I haven't even been using Zhongli, but I'll take the damn Prima Gems.
There you go.
Yeah, they're
is that like
pretty nice about that.
Is that like their version of giving you hush money? Like, we know this is wrong, just shh.
No, it's them saying, you
we're put
sorry.
this in your pocket. Don't worry about it.
Here, have something.
Yes.
You wasted your time and effort on this, but just put a couple dollars. Go buy yourself something nice.
That's the thing.
It's basically free in-game currency, and we didn't pay for it, so what if?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
and that was the thing. I haven't wasted my time and effort on it because it was the character
Yeah,
that
same.
I haven't used. So, if they're sitting there like, we're just gonna leave these prima gems on the table, we're gonna turn around and be like, okay.
I think it's them saying that they're sorry because a lot of games, especially gacha games, do that. Like my Love Live game does that when the system breaks or when like something doesn't work. They'll give love gems and stuff like that. They're like, we're sorry.
Epic 7 does that with every patch.
I'm sorry.
Because every patch either takes too short of an amount of time or too long. So they'll just give you out like free currency for like, oh, we're sorry that it took an extra 30 minutes for you to be able to log back into the game. Here's enough for a whole summon. Oh, okay, thanks.
That's pretty cool, you know.
Here's enough currency to reignite that gambling mood.
You update at 5 a.m. anyway, so it's not like I'm awake for this, but I'll take free money.
Right.
Yeah. You know, I think it's pretty generous.
It is.
Guys, we need some channel points. I'm about to hit 100,000.
Well, what we need is some wonderful community ideas for what we can do with channel points.
I'll say because I'm getting to like 25.9 thousand.
It's been 1 year. I'm at probably God knows how many. So we need some ideas from you guys. Oh, I'm at 60K. How am I only at 60K?
45K.
How are you at 60K?
How am I
at 96,000?
I don't know.
Do you just idle this channel 24/7?
I guess.
Yeah, like you have to because like I always have the channel open when I stream for us on the channel. How is it not? What?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You get a bunch for rating and stuff too with the channel.
Oh, maybe.
As we all go,
And we rate at the end of every stream, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I have gone to bed and just left the channel open and ended up on some Strange and Wonders new channel.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
So,
You can just end up in the Twitch rabbit hole. It's fine.
Yes.
yeah. I wish they had a history so I can like see where my path took me.
Where did I go?
Like how Google Maps will like send you an update like every week on like, hey, this is where you've been this week. This is your path.
Not
It's like,
creepy at all.
Thanks, stalkers. That's wonderful.
Not
Well, I
creepy
haven't
in the
gotten
least.
that. I guess I'm glad I haven't gotten that because I don't need to be reminded of all the horrible decisions I've made.
Oh, see,
No boo.
it goes, oh, you've only been one place this week, and it's the grocery store several times. Huh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shut up, don't remind me.
I don't
wanna
need Google
know.
to tell me how many times I've gone to Ami Ami to buy figures that I don't need. So I'm so glad it doesn't remind me. No thanks.
Why are you driving to wherever this is? What is this?
Oh, I'm not driving anywhere.
Oh, it only tells you places that you've been.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like actually driven.
Oh,
walked or
driven?
bus.
Like, if
Oh,
you're
mine
driving to
do that
Japan,
either.
hey, I need to know what magical flying car you
I
have.
thought we were talking like
but-
Google in the sense of like Google,
No.
No.
like Chrome.
No, like
browser.
Invasive.
like actual roadmap kind of thing, like actual stalking.
That's why
this is-
mine doesn't do that because I don't go anywhere and I don't use
Like,
Google anyway, so.
Like that
Google
dude
Maps.
in Portland that like has the
Oh,
bike
that's right, 'cause I
tracking
have
app
an
and he draws
iPhone. I
pictures
don't
of
use Google
dinosaurs and
Maps.
stuff.
Yes.
That dude's my hero.
Yes. Agreed.
Mm-mm-mm.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the minute
you
I realize it's because I have an Apple because I don't use Google Maps. I
Yeah,
don't
mine
use
is-
any of that.
You can use Google Maps on an Apple.
Yeah,
It already has
I literally use Google Maps on a fucking Apple. Like,
It's
gives
funny
me-
'cause when
literally
Apple
an
Maps
app
came
already in
out,
it.
yeah, when
Well,
Apple
look,
Maps
I have
came
a-
out, they were like, guys, please don't use this. Please use Google Maps. We fucked up Apple Maps so bad.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
have
it
an
uses,
iPhone too, and it doesn't do that weird stalking thing that you guys.
Yeah.
Are talking about. So,
Yeah, I don't know. Mine
Maybe
doesn't
it's
do
just
that.
me. Maybe Google just really likes me. I don't know.
On Android,
have a setting on
it's
there.
like a thing called Google Timeline that you can
Oh.
enable or disable.
you know what, guys? A little bit off topic here.
You know, as if we haven't been on a topic.
My brother just texted me and said my grandma has a Facebook page.
Ah!
Hold on. This is gigantic news.
Sorry, my cat's underneath me, so I'm trying to give him attention now.
What's that screen name? I'll add her.
You know what? It's gonna be some shit
Oh.
if she denies my friend request. like, what?
Oh Lord. That's why I'm glad that most of my family has me muted on Facebook, because apparently, I guess they don't want to associate with me on social media.
Oh,
Well,
I just
my
don't use
grandma's been
Facebook.
my grandma's been against all technology since its inception. She's been like, "That's the devil," and
That's the devil.
so when she has a Facebook page, I'm like, "Oh, joining the Satanistic clan, are we, Grandma?"
Mm-hmm.
Yes, join us, one of us.
Welcome.
Listen, my spam posting is in our Discord. That's where it stays. I don't need anyone in my family to know all the shit that I look at.
Yeah, pretty fair.
Right, so
So,
yeah,
shall we go to our first topic?
Fuck no. What are you talking about? We don't have topics.
we have a lot to talk about.
Yes, yes.
Apparently.
Let's dive on in to all
Apparently.
of that good stuff.
Oh, I have to.
If I must.
Well, damn. I mean, if y'all don't wanna, then
What a
fine.
drag.
Alright, so back to Google
Jeez.
stalking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where have you been this week?
Talk me. Yeah.
Sounds so creepy. Let's not.
I've been to
do that.
Kazu Sushi Burrito probably more times than I should.
Yo, Kazu
That's
Sushi
where I've been.
Burrito is fucking delicious, though.
I've never gone, and I've wanted to go, like real bad.
Do it.
So good.
Is it literally
Let's
just
see.
a
I've been
sushi
to-
burrito?
Yeah, it's literally
Yeah.
like, yo, I like sushi, but oh no, it's so tiny and there's not enough of it. And then it's like, yo, what if it was a burrito? And then that's a sushi burrito. And it's fucking awesome.
So
Okay.
I prefer like the poke bowls and shit instead.
Ooh,
And
poke
it's
bowls are good.
specifically for the reason that sushi burritos are the most frustrating and difficult thing to eat fucking ever, because you like you chop them up into like sushi bites and you go to eat them, or if you bite them whole like a burrito, then like a burrito it just explodes.
Yeah.
You take a bite and then you've got just ground sushi at that point.
You ain't wrong.
Oh, all
Sushi's
right.
small
Yeah,
for a
right.
reason.
reason.
But I love it regardless. I slam them into my face. Like, just relentlessly. I love them so much.
I kind of feel like you're eating it wrong. I don't think it's.
I agree with Nobu. I feel like
some.
something's not being done right.
No, that's
If it's exploding, that scares me.
Is there an M80 in your sushi or something?
He's got C4 in his.
how do you guys eat burritos? Are you guys like unhinging your jaws and just going
Yeah.
at it?
Yeah, you take this, you take
Some
the
of us
burrito,
are like snakes.
then you turn
We
it
have an
sideways and
unhinged
just
jaw.
yeah.
No,
You know.
I cut my burrito down the middle, and I take one in and start from there.
That's what he said.
Down the middle. Like,
Yeah.
you bifurcate the burrito?
Okay, when you say down the middle, are you talking hot dog wise or hamburger wise?
Oh God, are we really
Hot
asking
dog
that
was.
question?
Oh no.
When I get my burrito, I take
Yes.
my hand and I'm
Yes.
like judo chop, and I cut it in half like that.
Okay, yeah, like okay, you
And then-
karate slice it then.
And I'm like, I like dump the rest of the burrito.
Can
in,
someone clip
and-
that and just make it a gif of him just doing that? that
And
needs
then
to
I
be a
finish my
gif.
burrito like that way.
Okay.
No, Blade, it's not that it falls out the ass, it falls out the front end. You take one bite and then it's off centered, so then the parts of it from the other side of it just kind of shift and fall. We
Right,
gotta
but
eat
but that's-
burritos.
But that's when you take a bite from the middle, then you take a bite from the other side, then the middle, then the other side. You
It's
you
just a
fucking hop
constant,
swap.
like, you know, all you're really oh God, all you're really doing is when you're eating your food like that, you're just having to play, what is it, cleanup, really? You're just
Right.
maintaining the burrito status so that it doesn't get all over the place. You're not enjoying your meal, you're just, you know, keeping it.
That's what I'm
together.
saying. It's
Well, yeah, but then
a lot of work for a little bit of nothing. Just give me the
Right, but then
burrito
it-
bowl, or give me like regular small sushis that are manageable and I can eat. I don't
So give you
I don't
burrito
want
bowl or
exploding
give you death?
food.
Well, if I get a burrito sushi, I'm just gonna cut it into bite-sized pieces.
I'll make sure to ask the people at Kazu,
I
like
can
when I
eat it.
order it, can you give me a sushi burrito that does not explode, please?
Yeah.
they'll throw
I'm
you
just-
out.
I'm gonna walk in there and I'm gonna be like, "Can I please watch you eat a burrito sushi?" I'd be like,
Can I,
what?
they're like, excuse me, can I get the sushi burrito without
I
the
need to know
sushi
how to do
ejaculate
it.
that comes with it? So you
Oh.
can keep that part to yourself.
Can I buy a second one to watch you eat?
Oh,
I need
God.
to study.
No. So are we all just gonna eat sushi burritos on stream next time?
I'm in.
No.
Sarah was like, no.
No, because I'm just gonna make a mess everywhere.
Like,
Well,
I
like,
generally get one Sunday morning. I will get a second one Sunday night.
I have never had
We need to
one.
get Jodo a bib. We need a sushi burrito
I'm
bib.
gonna need a whole fucking
Sorry.
bubble.
And we just attach the bottom of the bib to the wall, so while you're eating, it collects all the explosion, and then you can just tip it up. And
Oh, and then I
dump
can
the
do that thing that they do with the giant tarps, and you just pop it up,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then you catch it in your mouth.
Okay.
like the little parachutes that you ran under as a kid.
Yeah.
Something
There you
like
go.
that.
You got it. Problem solved.
See, now wasn't that much better than topics? It was way more.
All right, so we're already done. All right, we've only been here for like what, half hour? We're already done. Yeah. All
Not
right.
bad, not bad. Record speed running Riv podcast.
Well, if
Killing
we're
it.
gonna speedrun the podcast, then we're just gonna launch it, hit start, we just go ha, and then turn it off.
Setting the any percent record.
Yeah,
That's right.
like if you didn't get all of your news from just that one blip, too bad. Better
Yeah.
go watch the VOD.
You better learn how to listen
Li-
faster.
Yeah, listen faster.
Better
Episode
slow that down.
49.
Put in 0.25.
Episode 49.
Brilliant.
Jesus.
Anyway,
And we've been doing this for a year.
Mm-hmm.
We have.
we've been doing exactly this for a year.
I feel like we've only devolved over the course of a year.
God.
We used to be so profesh.
I know,
John, it's
right?
called developing a style. Okay.
What the fuck is a style?
Something like that.
It's that thing
Yay.
that's free.
Delay.
But many people don't use it. Hey.
Ayo, case in point, me.
Carry on my wayward
No,
son.
what you're thinking of is fashion.
Oh,
Fashion.
damn. Fucking shots fired on the cast.
It's taken a year. It's taken one whole year. He's already attacking us. One by one, we're all going down.
Hell yeah.
Why not?
Only took us a year to go down on stream. Perfect.
That's what he said.
I was really hoping during all of this ripping, someone would have come up with a clever segue into the topics.
No.
you don't,
Never.
You don't do
You
that.
kidding me?
Never.
I got you. Speaking of
You-
shots fired,
Hey!
Hey!
What about shots fired?
Overwatch has decided to nerf Baptiste.
Yep. I
Overwatch
was
is
waiting.
still a
They
game?
don't like healers. They don't
What?
like healers like at all.
No.
Don't act like you don't know about over.
I
Like
mean,
healers, nah.
I haven't played Overwatch in.
I haven't played it in a while, but I
Been a
definitely
minute.
want to
Been
get
a
back
minute.
into it.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
I dabbled back into it on game day. Extra Life game day. What day was that? November 2nd.
Something.
That first weekend in November, I dabbled a little bit. And
What year did
That was the last
Overwatch
time I
come
played.
out?
I know, right? When's Overwatch 2?
I'm trying to
Hey,
think of
it's
how
not
long it's been
Soldier, I
since
don't
I've
care.
played.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time. I think I did like one round of Junkenstein, and then I was like, oh yeah, I remember why I left, and then I uninstalled it again.
October 27, 2015. So sometime around January 2017 is when I stopped playing. Went through 2 Christmases.
Damn.
I got all the
Wow.
skins for every fucking season. That was
It's
it.
cray cray.
Junkenstein is still my
Yeah.
favorite PvE event.
but I know this isn't anything new. They nerf and buff characters like there's no tomorrow.
But they're
Mercy.
buffing Diva. Like, why do we need to buff Diva? Like,
Oh, so-
why?
Because
Diva
Diva's
and Reinhardt.
always in fluctuation of how she plays. Like they nerf her
Right.
into
They
the ground,
literally
and then
favored
they
Diva
buff
from the
her,
beginning.
and then they nerf her into the ground, and then they buff her back up again.
I don't know when they've ever nerfed her to the point of where she was unplayable because she's always
Not
been an
unplayable,
annoying
but,
character
like,
to play.
Can be
Not a
she's been
viable-
really
yeah.
ineffective in the past.
That's what I'm saying. They haven't nerfed her like they've done a bunch of other characters, so I don't even know why we're buffing her. Like, why? I don't get it. I don't know. That
They have
Reinhardt.
absolutely made her not competitive viable, though, more than a few times.
True.
Not as most of this based off of the competitive nature. 'Cause I
Yeah.
hardly see
Yeah.
the point if they're okay. It's for tournaments or for. Because I
Yeah,
hardly
the
see
reason
the point
why they'll
if they were
do
just-
large buffs and large nerfs is specifically because this is an esport, like an elite
Yeah.
sport
Yes.
game.
Uh-huh.
So they have to make sure that if it's all being run tournament wise, everything has to be steady, everything has to be balanced. They have to keep readjusting each character, which is why, like, when Baguette first came out, she was unbelievably broken.
Baguette.
And then they
Yeah.
nerfed her back down, so she's like mid tier again. So they're always doing some kind of adjustments, except Widow.
Whether it's
Widow
a good
doesn't get
adjustment or
touched.
not.
Widow just doesn't get touched. She's just right middle of the line.
And I mean,
I feel
that's
like-
generally in most competitive games, you're going to see the sniper class not really get touched. They're pretty. This is their one role. It is a completely skill capped position with very little other contribution. Like her ult is great for seeing through walls, but what in spite, Venom
I feel
Mine
like
or whatever.
she could be knocked down
Yeah.
a couple pegs though, just a little bit.
If she did, then no one at all would play her. Nobody ever plays her in competitive to begin with. Well, there's a. Okay,
I was gonna
I
say,
take that back.
there's a
There's
couple.
about three. There's about three players that do her justice in competitive Overwatch and OWL and everything, but she ain't popular. And if they nerfed her in the slightest, there'd be zero.
Yeah, well, maybe they need to buff some other characters that they've nerfed to the ground. Maybe.
I
don't
could
know.
see that. I could be here for
I just
that.
don't get why they did.
It depends on
I
how
just
they
don't know
want
why
to
they
shift
buff characters that
the meta. Because their
exactly.
buffs,
That's what I'm saying. Like it's
their buffs and nerfs are what shape the meta, and then the meta also shapes what gets buffed and nerfed. So if you want to see other players
Yep.
get buffed, then people have to start using other players more in the meta so that it does get buffed.
yep.
Yeah, like
Like-
Symmetra. They're like, oh yeah, Symmetra, Portal, Switch. Good, works perfect.
Yeah. Admittedly, I do love me
And
some
I don't
I
want to
love
hear
me some
people
Symmetra.
bitching that there are
I mean,
never.
me too, but
Well, I just
in a
don't. I don't want to
competitive-
hear people bitching about
Yeah.
there never being any healers because all they do is freaking destroy the healers. Like all they do is nerf
Well,
them
I
left and
found out-
right. So either I don't
found
know.
out that,
And it's
shout
the
out
only
people
healer
that
that you
bitch
need.
regardless. Yeah, but Chibi, I found out that
What's
people are
that?
gonna bitch regardless.
of course.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I'm aware, but the annoying thing is that no one ever picks healers. Like people only pick healers when it's literally like the only thing that they have to choose from. Like
Well-
I think that's why I stopped playing is because no one ever picked the healer, and it just made things way more difficult. And then if they did pick the healer, they were really crappy at it. So,
Welcome to
I
a video
stopped
game that
playing-
has a healer class. That's always the case.
Yeah,
I stopped
and now,
playing 'cause
now it's locked. so-
nobody pushed the payload. Everybody just wanted to rack up kills. And we're
Mhm.
like, no one's doing the objective. So
Well, yeah. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
yeah.
It's a game where
Yeah.
you shoot people. You just kill the people. That's what the game is there for. That's what you do. You should shoot the people.
you just people.
They can't take the objective if they're dead.
Exactly. I support this. Pew pew pew, baby.
Quote team dead.
Or speaking of dead,
Oh.
Oh,
Look at that. He got it's been a year and he got a good segue.
wow.
that was two. I had two. Damn it!
Look at that. It's been a
Well,
year and he's got
continue
two
with it, then.
segues.
Like,
Good lord.
that's right. I want an accurate count. I had two.
Okay.
Do we
Next
need
he's
to-
gonna say he's on a streak.
This is Florida. We're allowed recounts.
Wow. Wow.
And even after the recounts, we denied the results.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey.
speaking of which, the Duval Trump victory headquarters on here in Jacksonville looking pretty sad right now.
A little bit.
They
Just
had
a
a
little
bunch
bit.
of signs and flags and stuff before. Now it's like one little vinyl sign that they left.
The DMV, because I just finally got my license renewed again. It's down the street from me. It has all of these Trump memorabilia posters, and one of them
Oh yeah.
just baffles and cracks me up because it's just a picture of Trump on his knees crying, and then Jesus just hugging him from behind. And I was like,
Okay.
what fucking universe do we live in? What president has ever had something like this done for them?
Fuck if
know.
I know.
This is the,
I don't know.
this is
The world is very strange right now.
the weirdest
Yeah.
shit I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
I
At the
mean,
DMV, no less.
Had the
I was gonna
DMV.
say, you're talking about a country where people believe that our bodies don't vibrate at the same frequency as the virus, so we can't actually get
Oh
it.
god, I saw
know,
that
right?
video.
That's great.
Oh.
I need to check my
Like-
vibrations.
That's
Yeah.
some
Sure.
that's
You
some
sure?
Flash Universe type shit right there.
And I
Yeah.
taught her that. Yeah. Like, did
So,
you?
yeah.
You did something. You,
So,
you
yeah, just
finally
keep
did
that in-
something.
Yeah, just keep that in mind, everybody. Every time you redeem a vibe check on Jono's channel, you're keeping him safe from the virus.
True.
Wow.
Absolutely true.
Wow.
Well, that's perfect. Congratulations. You just made the vibe checks that much more valuable.
More important.
They go up in price next week, people.
They're doing good for the peoples.
Oh,
You're
dear
helping
Lord.
you're helping save a life. This life.
God.
Vibe life. Vibe life.
Everything in the universe vibrates. You guys know that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Just checking.
If you
Vibe check.
didn't know, you know now.
Vibe
Right.
check.
That was your vibe check.
Check your vibrations.
Yeah.
That was your vibe check for the day. Congratulations.
Hey, I did it.
You've been
What can I
vibed.
say? When I want to succeed at something, I do it. Okay.
You damn right.
Not easy.
So let you were talking about something about being dead.
Yeah, you're
What were you
talking about dying
being
earlier.
dead?
Mm-hmm.
No, that wasn't it.
No, that was it. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, good. I'm glad we covered that.
It was a Taiwanese horror game, Detention.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
I've
it's
been to
gonna be
Detention
making its way
before.
to Netflix. Not that Detention.
Oh.
No.
Well,
Kind of like that though.
Everything's
But
being
being
made by Netflix. Like they are taking
Form a
shows
band of
by storm.
friends
It's crazy.
bunch of
They have
unlikely
to.
troop of people. You become a club. You eat
Netflix
food during a
has to.
certain time of day. Good attention.
After the impressive fucking list that Disney released Thursday during the Game Awards.
Woo,
Netflix
I
has to-
know.
I
they
mean,
have to
you
pick
know
up
that
food
every
and
streaming
everything.
service shit themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it.
Yeah,
No.
I was trying to figure out why so much Disney news was coming out that day. It was their investor day,
Yep.
so
No.
they were putting on the show for all of their investors.
Let's show you what you
Yeah.
put your money into.
What it
then
actually
it-
was Disney simultaneously released just a worldwide brown note that just made every other streaming service shit themselves all at once.
Yeah.
And then after the end of the show, they announced that the Disney Plus is going up $1.
Yep.
I couldn't even be upset. I was just like, fucking well played, Disney.
With the amount
Disney knows
of
what
content
they're doing.
with the amount of content that they're doing, and there's also talks because they also own Hulu technically, that they're going to be merging Disney Plus and Hulu in together. I wouldn't be surprised at them like charging an extra $1 plus if this prevents them from making another Mulan mistake.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's not
Sure.
have that happen again. So we're not having to pay extra for a single movie.
No kidding.
And a bad
And,
movie at that.
Bad
apparently.
movie.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I wish that I could erase that from my brain.
I haven't
Nope.
seen anything. The only thing that I saw was the WB. So I'm not sure if Disney will be releasing any new movies straight to Disney Plus at a cost. Hopefully they learn from the Mulan ordeal, but only time will tell.
Yeah.
Sure hope
Yeah.
so.
I was gonna say they announced new movies. They didn't announce whether or not they were gonna be releasing simultaneously on Disney Plus or not. Because they announced Pinocchio, they announced Little Mermaid, and
Yep.
something else that I can't remember, but I was also upset about it.
Was it Lion King?
No, because they already had Lion King. They already released that.
But there was another Lion King announcement also.
I don't know. There was another
Lord.
classic that they were redoing, and I was like, why are we butchering more things with live action?
Because we can.
Because we have nothing else to do.
Right? If we're gonna ask why we're butchering more things, there was a slew of TVs and movies that I was asking why are they bringing this back or attempting to bring this back? That made
I just wanna
absolutely no
get-
sense to me.
I just want to get a second Tangled movie, but that's fine. I'll just take the animated shows. That's cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
No,
Whatever.
they can't hear Tangled over all of the Frozen right now.
Jonah,
True. That's true.
Okay.
Not like Tangled was like one of the most like successful ones
not
that
like-
they've done in the last 10 years, but whatever.
It's
you
not
know,
like the
that's
studio
fine.
that did the animation for Tangled blew up to do Frozen or anything because of the success of that movie or anything, you know.
But whatever, that's fine. We'll just ignore Rapunzel. That's fine. I'll just drink out of my Rapunzel cup and be fine.
on that Disney list, there was Jungle Cruise, The Lion King, The Little Mermaid, Rescue Rangers, Pinocchio, Peter Pan and
Right,
Wendy.
Rescue Rangers.
Peter
that's
Pan was the
right.
other one that I was upset about. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And there's
I'm on the
also-
fence about the Rescue Rangers one, to be honest.
There was also Disenchanted, Sister Act 3, and Cruella.
Disenchanted seems pretty cool.
I
I
mean,
suppose.
Enchanted was all right.
Yeah. So I'm interested.
Yeah.
I
I'm
will be-
very.
Hesitantly interested.
Yeah. I'm very stoked behind the possibility of Rescue Rangers.
I just hope they don't. I don't know. I'm very scared since it's such an old classic. I don't know how they're gonna go with it. I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
So, what's this about detention again?
Yeah.
We
Yes,
started
about
on
Detention.
this.
It's coming to
Funny you
Netflix.
should mention that.
We went down the
Yes.
Disney hole again.
Oh yeah.
Disney Hole.
It's coming to Netflix, and then we were saying Netflix is picking up whatever title that they can, especially after Disney's announcements.
But what is detention?
It's a horror game. It's based
Yeah.
off set in a Taiwanese high school and mixed with local mythology, kind of Silent Hill style.
Okay, selling me. That's pretty nice.
Selling me.
Right up your alley.
Sell me.
Yeah, I was
Put
about
it
to
in
say,
my
John,
alley.
You know me. I like horror games, so I mean, you don't really have to sell me too hard.
Yeah, I'm genuinely
Oh,
curious
yeah?
how they.
You
where
do
they
like
go
horror
with them.
games now? You sure? I
Yeah,
got a
all
VR
of a sudden-
headset. It's right there.
All of a sudden,
No,
All of
we're
a
not.
sudden?
No,
Yeah?
you stop.
Oh.
You stop.
You know, you just said you like him.
No,
Just said you want to experience them. I got you.
I like horror games. I don't like VR horror games.
How do you know? You've never played one.
see,
You
Because
don't.
John
I
dropping
know.
logic bombs.
You don't know yet.
Because I know.
Can we get a clip of that chibi owned by facts and logic?
Hey, I did the kitchen, the Resident Evil 4 thing, and that was already bad enough. I was like, no thanks. I don't want to do a full game like this.
You have been in the kitchen
No.
before.
I don't want to do it. She's my. Oh yeah, there we go. Blade's all about no.
Listen, Blade, I'll Blade, message me. I've got a wonderful idea. We can tag team up on this, and it's gonna be worth it.
For those who have no idea what we're talking about, or I'm sure they probably can add 2 and 2 together. They're trying to get me to do horror games on VR for our wonderful little day of streaming things, and I'm not doing it. So no.
It's gonna happen.
No.
You're not gonna realize it. You're gonna walk into a room. You're gonna think that the stream is happening in there. Really?
What? Am I living PT? Am I gonna walk into a room? There's just gonna be a door, and I'll just be like, "Oh God!"
Really?
There
There's
will
gonna
more
be
of the same.
There's gonna be 2 robots that grab you, and put you into a chair, throw a VR helmet onto you, hot glue it to you.
Why are they hot gluing it to me?
I don't know. Cold glue just didn't seem to work well enough.
Oh God! Please don't make it jaw style. Why are we getting more and more like progressively more dramatic with this on how this helmet is being attached to my
Blade's
head?
got a good
Can we not do
idea.
that?
Saw style. This is good. You're gonna wake up in a bathroom, and there's gonna be just a rusty saw in the middle of the floor.
What?
Yeah, and then you're just gonna come to, and you're gonna start like patting at the VR thing, and I'm gonna be running around you in circles with a camera, Saw style.
Y'all better be prepared for lots of vomit if you're gonna make me do all this kinds of shenanigans with the VR helmet. I don't know if I have the inner ear to handle all of that motion with the helmet on.
New plan. You're gonna wake up in a bathroom with a VR helmet on. There's gonna be 15 buckets in a circle around you.
Why? My God. Anyway, topic change other than me throwing up with VR. Yes.
Shooting a VR, we're just gonna make it happen to you for real.
Oh God. Then I'm really gonna die. Then I'm just gonna stay home.
You're gonna wake up in a bathroom, no VR, 15 buckets around you still. Saw hanging from a string in the middle of the room.
Because why wouldn't you?
That's how the first Saw opened up.
I don't sleep in a bathroom.
Neither did they, I'm sure, but they did.
Yeah. Yeah, when Robin of Locksley came to in a bathroom, I don't think he went to sleep there.
Robin of Locksley. I love Carrie Ellis. He's great. He's great, guys.
You know what else is great?
What's that?
Scott Pilgrim.
Yes, Scott Pilgrim is great. I'm very excited about this.
And we finally have a date on when we get the game. It's January 14th?
Yep.
Right?
Yes, we're at least getting the digital
14th.
version. They're trying to, or at least oh my God, I can't remember his freaking name. Brian Lee O'Malley is at least still trying to work with a couple companies to do a physical edition, but he says it won't be anytime soon. But they at least are getting us a version so we can play it. So
I mean, that's
okay
positive because originally Brian Lee O'Malley wasn't getting any credit or profit off of the digital version.
Yeah, the worry though a lot of people have with the digital version is we're literally right back to the main issue we had in the first place, which is it was digital only to begin with, and then it got delisted. If we had a physical version, that wouldn't be a problem. So that's where I think Brian's trying to do that, so we won't have this issue going forward if something horrible happens or they just decide to delist it again. But yeah, it won't be anytime soon. I have a feeling it'll be like summer if we do get a physical edition, but at least we get a digital in January.
So I'm happy enough to get a digital copy of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll buy it twice. I don't care. Give me a collector's edition.
Technically, it would be 3 times.
I'll buy it again.
Yeah, if they release a collector's, I'm all in. That would be the 3rd time that I probably would have bought it.
Same.
But I also really love that game.
It's fun. It's such a good beat 'em up with so many cool pop culture references in there. It's fun.
It's Scott Pilgrim's Turtle in Time. It's exactly what it is.
Yep.
If they could just make the collector's edition though come in a garbage truck, I would be sold.
In a garbage truck. Oh my Lord. That would be so stupid.
No, if they do the thing that they did with the Undertale collector's edition, where instead of like the heart locket that you got from it, it's like Scott Pilgrim's like 1-up coin. I would love that too.
Maybe.
Okay.
Possibly.
I like this.
I feel like they would keep it. I think they would really keep it around Scott or Ramona's like items, like their symbolisms, if they were to do anything. So yeah, I think so.
And I have
Something
her
like
bag of
that.
holding.
Me too. Well, I don't technically, but
I'd like her infinite bag of holding.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, right?
it activates hammer space and you can pull anything out of it.
and you can
Mhm.
like go anywhere with it. Apparently, you can
Yeah.
just do whatever you want with that damn bag.
It is kind of awesome.
I'd prefer to not be, a slave to Gideon Graves. Or actually, no, maybe I would. But either way, still,
You wouldn't need the bag for that.
that's true. That's true. He's a horrible character, but his
Yeah.
area is really awesome in the game. His whole level section is ridiculously fun. All 3, 4, 5 sections of it, because it's so stupid long. Oh my god.
Mm.
Either way, we're excited for it, and it's coming out January 14th.
Yeah, boy.
Yee! I think it's on what, PS4, Xbox, and PC. I
Yep.
think it said,
Yep.
Yep.
and I think Switch too.
I say I
think.
wouldn't doubt that it's also going to release on Switch. I'd be surprised
Let me
if they
double
also
check.
released on Stadia, but they might.
I don't see it happening.
It's coming to the Game Boy Advance, the GameCube, the PC, PlayStation 2, and the Xbox.
Yo, I can break out
no,
my
it's doing
GBA.
Apparently, it's going
I'm down.
on Google Stadia, Switch, PS4, Windows PC, Xbox One, and I think that's it.
I was right.
Oh, color me surprised.
I know.
Literally, take that surprised face he has right now. Get your crayons out. This is a color session for the podcast. Just go ahead and start
Yeah.
painting in whatever faces you like on the moose.
All new color session.
When you're done, take a picture
On
of
the
it,
moose.
send it to the Discord.
Freeze.
Just strike some poses.
Freeze
For-
frame.
For our audio listeners, just draw what you think moose looks like, and then paint over it with whatever
what you
else you want to.
God, that's gonna be some horrific shit coming into our inboxes. What do you think? What do you think he looks like based off what he sounds like? Well, I'm not ready for this.
You just for
Hey,
the
you might
audio
actually
listeners,
like it,
you
maybe.
just send those directly to my email. You just send them right to John Almighty. All right,
Oh, Lord.
I want those pictures.
Well,
Speaking of
not
things
being
that Jono
ready.
wants,
Oh, speaking
Aw.
of not being ready.
Oh,
Speaking
I
of things
think
that
it's safe
John
to say-
wants.
I think it's safe to say, among many other names for this year, it's been a year of delays, and sadly, we get to add another one to that, which is the Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake.
yeah,
I'm okay
Oh.
with it because if they
pulling out
can,
for the homies.
if they can like resolve some of the old issues from Prince of Persia
oh my
while
God,
also
yes.
updating, sure, that's fine.
Didn't we say that from like other games that have been delayed?
Cyberpunk.
Well, yeah. I mean, well, that's the thing,
Cyberpunk.
though. But we do say that about other games because that's the ultimate goal, though. Now, isn't it? Like,
Right.
What's the
if you're
hope?
gonna re-release a game with better, better and modernized, let's hope they update
Yeah,
the way
like,
the game works. too.
There's one thing
Yeah.
when it's a new game being made from the ground up that they push back because there's issues and stuff, and we're hoping that it gets released without those issues. It's another thing when you already have the game made. It's already there.
Yeah.
There's you don't
Yeah.
have to build it from the ground up. You just go fix that. That right there is fucked up. Fix that.
Hmm. Or you could
Fix
just do
that.
like Blizzard did with Warcraft 3 and Brood Wars and just say, it's a busted game by today's standards, but HD textures, that's all you want, right?
Totes.
If only everybody could be as wonderful as Blue Point and just fix things as well as Demon Souls.
Yes.
That's the goal there.
Yeah.
Concur.
Oh, Blue Point.
Very well done.
But at
Yeah.
least it's only till March. At least it's not like super far, I guess.
You say that, but March has lasted for a whole year.
I know. March is an infamous month. I know.
You ain't wrong.
But
March is
hopefully
when
not.
everything's shut down.
We're gonna see 18 more years before March releases, and we're also gonna have like 6 different snow months in Florida. That's what's gonna happen.
All of a sudden, the abominable Yeti from fucking Ski Freeze just going to be traipsing through Florida.
No, God, that thing used to be the thing of my nightmares when I was like 6 or 7. God, I hated that fucking thing. That was the early days of my horror games. I'm like,
Yeah, it kind of was a horror game, like an early horror.
it is.
You're just kind of putzing
absolutely
around
is. Like,
on
I
your
wanted to
skis.
cry.
And then you finally get the angling right, and you start taking off, and then all of a sudden you just kind of like, and then he just fucking eats you.
And then my life is over.
He was the most detailed part of that game.
He was. Oh God!
I just can't.
Man, I want to play that again. We find like a Flash version of that, and we can play it on stream.
Oh yeah,
that'd be hilarious.
Be awful.
Remnant Ski Free Night.
Yeah.
Yo, what if they did Ski Free VR, just kind of remastered it, and then you could just like putz around and then just see it chasing you after all these years? Oh God, that'd be horrific.
That would be horrific. No, thank you.
Oh, well, hey. You know what? This one isn't actually on my list, but it came across. I saw the article, and I wanted to mention it. I just forgot to add it. And it was about and I particularly wanted to add it and bring it up because, you know, me being a parent and the stipulation that video games are violent. And
video games are violent?
That's, you know, the general government and everybody always assumes that video games are violent. And you know, way back from GTA days with those lawsuits and all of that nonsense, ESRB ratings, and there's always been the stigma that video games have been violent. So I saw the article where this young man at the ripe old age of 6 years old was banned from the Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah.
The Call of Duty.
That's happened before, and I don't know if that's specifically like because of video game violence or not, but like that's happened to other kids who have streamed before, and that's because the platform specifies when you're setting up an account that you have to be 12 or older in order to stream on the platform.
That's true.
So
right, but he hasn't been banned from Twitch.
So what was he banned from, and what was the ban involving?
The ban was for one of the, was it the Call of Duty, one of the tournaments, the Call of Duty tournaments? He was trying to sign into Call of Duty Warzone, and his account was banned.
Well then.
This happened while on his Twitch channel, live on his Twitch channel.
Well, that sounds like a bad time.
Now, they didn't say that it was because of his age, but everyone's assuming that's what it was. And the thing that got me is that, you know, everyone wants to rally behind him, and they started the hashtag Free Rogan because his name is Rowdy Rogan.
Yeah.
And,
oh, jeez.
He's 6 years old, youngest member in the Call of Duty World League. That's what it was that he was banned from. He tried to log in, his account was banned. He was a finalist in the FaZe Clan Recruitment Challenge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This isn't the same kid that we talked about last year that also was banned from a COD tournament, was it? No, just similar story?
Yeah, similar story, but different kid.
Okay.
Weird.
I was like, am I having a deja vu? I swear to God, we've heard this before.
It feels like it. I thought it was too. I had to read the story to make sure that it wasn't like the same type kid. And I had saw the headline and I put it out of my mind thinking it was the same story. And then somebody called me about it and asked me about it. And I was just like, oh, I thought that happened last year. And they're like, no, this just recently happened. Yeah. So I had to go back and find it and reread it. And I'm not always going to take the parent perspective, But being a parent at 6-year-old, I'm not keen on having my son or daughter play Call of Duty Warzone.
Yeah, same. I feel the same.
Okay.
I don't have kids, but I think I'd feel the same way actually.
So in a sense, I do feel like the ban was warranted, and I brought up the video game violence because it's like we're always fighting that stigma about video games being too violent, and then now we have the 6-year-old kid who's playing these type of shooter games, and everybody wants to encourage him and push him and rally behind him to continue playing these games. And it's just like,
I feel like as long as the parents are involved with the children playing these games, then I don't really feel it's an issue. But a lot of parents don't do that. A lot of parents are not as involved in what their kids are doing in the games. So unfortunately, it kind of, can go south. But I don't know.
and I was just like, we have the rating system for a reason. I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
nobody's gonna abide
That's
by
why
it.
I can't. That's why we
I
can't sell it
follow-
at GameStop.
I follow the ruling of the ESRB for that. Like,
Yeah.
if you're not of age, or at least within a close radius of age to play it, probably shouldn't be playing it.
Yeah.
But
and
there's
I remember-
also the other side of that coin where, like, I was a kid, I got around that shit because I really wanted to see what these games were.
Yeah.
Right.
No, see, I didn't. My mom was too involved with that shit. Nothing slid by her.
But-
I mean, she let me play shit that was good. Like, I wasn't, like, sheltered, but I also was not allowed to play Grand Theft Auto without her, parental supervision checking it before I played it, type of thing. And even then, she didn't like me playing it to begin with, so.
Yeah,
But
I kind of.
I remember a time where they were doing like sting operations at stores to make sure you weren't selling underage.
Yeah, they have mystery shoppers
I
and
was gonna
shit
say
like
they
that.
still do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, if you guys don't mind, can I add a cherry on top of this wonderful story?
Of course, I love your cherry.
Why
In
not?
case you guys didn't already know, the ban was fake. He staged the ban, him and his family. Came out in a
where's
YouTube
the
video
receipts?
this morning that he posted. The whole thing was done as a to join FaZe Clan, because FaZe Clan has a requirement that you must have a viral video, and one of your videos has to go viral.
Oh.
So
Yo.
the mom admitted that she said, quote, "The world is ready for my son because he's so good at the game," and yada yada, and she really wanted him to be part of this group. So they helped him stage the whole thing.
So really, the mom is a master of marketing.
No kidding.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Kind of impressed.
Bamboozled, but
Kind of impressed.
yeah.
You
I
got
would
some
wanna
balls,
read that,
kid.
though.
They haven't
Like,
dropped,
I'd
but
really
you got
wanna
them.
make sure. I want to make sure that's
the thing
legitimate.
about it is, if you've got enough eyes on you to make a fake video and have it blow up like that to where it's on, the national news, basically gaming news at least, then
Like Remnant Gamers podcast.
yeah, exactly. So
Podcast.
seems like you're doing something. Seems like you're doing something right.
Intriguing.
Well done.
And yeah, in this
Yeah.
case, it goes along with what Caroline was saying too, is that the family fully supports it.
They could have
Yeah.
what could have happened is, and the reason why we thought that it was the same like case from last year, is they could have also read that same article from last year and been like, we can make that
Let's
go
do
viral.
this.
We
Yeah.
could take that exact same concept, the exact same setup, and just do it again, and people would
Mm-hmm.
blow it up. That's incredibly
As they
smart.
did.
That's exactly what happened.
Impressed.
Interesting.
Very
I was
impressed.
about to say,
See,
you know
now
what?
I'm
Props.
interested because I I had been following that whole recruitment challenge thing, but I kind of dropped off for the last couple rounds just because I was off of Twitter for like a week and a half or two. So I've literally been like not aware of any of that.
Someone was retweeting some sketchy things or something, you know?
No, I still don't know what the fuck that was about. I don't know. I had to go find my old one and sneak my way back in. So I don't know. But I don't know. That's just really, that bothers me. Like, I don't know. That breaks my whole thing of like parents being involved with the whole situation, because they just literally did something that I don't even think my mom would be okay with doing. Like, that's lying. I don't know. My parents wouldn't support that.
Well, I was about to say, though, if you're going to assist your kid in faking a viral video of him getting banned in order to get him even further, a chance into the clan, that's some support right there.
It is.
See, I feel like, but then I feel like
that
that means that they're not really that great then. Like, if they literally had to lie about something like that to make it viral, like maybe you're really just not that
How many
creative.
viral videos have been straight up lies?
Have you?
Yes. Yeah,
Most of them,
I don't know.
I would bet.
I guess I just don't like the
Majority.
way it was done.
Can we take a stroll through all of Belle Delphine's entire like history
No.
of viral everything?
No, because
No, we don't need to do that.
because she's no
She
thanks.
is a master of marketing.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can take a.
I mean, yeah, all publicity is good publicity. I get it, but still,
No.
She
don't
is
mean
a
I have to be
master.
okay with it.
The whole situation where she said that some girl stole her hamster at a party, and so she destroyed
I
the
remember
car.
that bullshit.
That was all publicity stunt. They went and they bought a car for it, and they did all of that.
The
Like,
mugshot.
So
Yeah,
the mugshot,
everything.
And I still-
master of marketing. Like,
And I still
So
think it's
now-
lies
stupid.
make things better.
now,
No, they
the one thing that I do worry about is that with his parents pretty much okaying this and going this far is to get a viral video. Does this start this young man down the path of clout chasing? Because he's not going to be on top for
Good.
very long. And when
Yeah,
he hits that fall, what is he going to do to get back on top?
like I guess
it's like it's showing him
I look
like
at
just do anything, not even
to
within
keep on
reason.
the top.
I
Yeah,
feel like
he
that's-
makes
fair.
me-
This is fair.
That's a
Exactly.
discussion
You're-
that defines that, like, the entire generation right now is
Well,
like how
I
many
mean-
people are out just clout chasing for.
Yeah, what are you willing to do to get people to look at you for 15 minutes?
Like what it makes me
Exactly.
think of, and what I don't like it, and it keeps getting a lot of negative flack, is that one YouTuber that went to Japan and did
Are
that
you
whole
talking
video.
about the
Logan
one of the
Paul.
Douchebag
Pauls?
McGee.
Yeah,
Yeah, douchebag McGee. Like stupid crap like that. Like that's what I don't want it to start as. Like we're starting them now where it's like, okay, it's okay to lie to make a viral video. Oh, it's okay to go somewhere that's sacred to another country to do a viral video. Like no, don't start this shit. I don't like it. That's why
there's no start this shit. That's been happening since the dawn of time. People,
I was gonna say, I mean,
People
YouTube,
do-
Yes and no.
YouTube started in 2005.
But people
So
weren't
we're talking,
always
this has
doing
been going
stuff
on
like
for
that.
15 years.
oh,
Those
they
people
were.
haven't
who
always done
babies
that.
when it came out. They're teenagers now, and they've grown up
Think-
in it. You know,
think
and
about-
the ones
But
who were
the-
teenagers and had access to a computer.
Think about
they're
viral
in their 30s
challenges.
now.
Think
But that's
about
not always the case.
think about
like
the
literally, YouTube
cinnamon
used to be-
challenge.
Oh,
The Tide Pod challenge.
But that's
every
more
bit.
recent.
Fucking
You're
fire
talking about
challenge.
things, but you guys are all talking about stuff within the last 5-10 years. I'm talking about viral stuff that used to be way back in the day when it used to be just silly viral shit, like freaking cat. I'm a kitty cat. And a dead sense and a dead sense. Like stuff that was wholesome
but that
viral. But now we're lying about
Do-
shit.
do
and
you-
we're doing
that
dumb
coexisted
stuff.
at the same time. It was still around.
Do you
I mean, look at shit
remember?
like the Jerky Boys in the 90s? Like they made a whole
True.
career on fucking with people. Like
Yeah, I know.
There was-
they
But
there
I'm
was
talking
before
about
the
YouTube.
internet.
punks.
This was radio time. This has existed since there's been mass media.
Do you remember early
I
2000s when there was the knockout challenge where you just walk up to a random person on the street and like one punch
No.
knock them out? Like,
yep.
No, I'd never
Clout
heard of that. I
chasing
guess I'm
for-
glad I didn't.
Clout chasing for viral stuff has always been, since we've had the ability for things to go viral.
The
Stupidity.
fucking licking the ice cream.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was all staged.
Licking the ice cream, everyone grabbing, like flipping the cones at McDonald's when you order ice cream from drive-thru. That just stupidity only grows stronger as humanity evolves.
Yeah, but I guess that's what we start with our kids, and I just don't like that a parent is basically okaying that behavior, just continuing the cycle. Like, no, please stop.
I would say I would posit though, Jono, to your statement though, that stupidity on average is probably about the same, but the ease of getting many eyes on it has vastly improved, and that the stupidity rate of humanity, I would say, is probably less than it used to be in the information age. However, that being said, the ease of getting 16 million eyes on one person's stupidity that's easy.
It's raised the amount of people to want to do stupid things, because I can guarantee that 2 cavemen have gone the rocket head challenge.
Yeah.
I guess there's just different levels. Like, I feel like there's stupidity viral, but then there's like disrespectful and doing really just things that are not acceptable, like literally
those
lying
lines
about
cross
something
all
like
of
that's
the time.
a line that I don't know. Well, ish.
But, okay,
yes
well then,
and no.
I mean, and I see your point here. So then I'd have to ask you, okay, so then is this okay based on the fact that we're comparing it to, for example, telling someone that, oh, if you light yourself on fire, that you're gonna get famous on the internet? Is it okay for a parent to make a fake video where her kid got banned, and then it just happened to get the community support behind it?
Yeah.
She didn't say he had cancer, because that's happened.
Oh, that's absolutely
that's true.
Oh, yeah.
That is very true.
The great age of all the fake Make-A-Wish Foundation stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Which,
because
kind of dovetailing into it, has pretty much happened since Make-A-Wish started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which has been a long time.
Yeah, because there's like in the chat, Katie was talking about like the America's Funniest Home Videos or whatever, but those are all things that people didn't like always intentionally do. Not always. Some were like they were doing it intentionally, but a lot of it was just shit that they just happened to catch, and it was like, oh my god, what? But these are people doing it intentionally. Like they're doing this with the intention of trying, hoping to make it viral. Like that's different. Like if it's accidental and you catch it,
yeah,
it's not, you know.
Well, yeah. Then you go back to the whole inception of the James Randi. It's brilliant man. He created the James Randi Foundation to kind of debunk a lot of people, and he did this. I want to say the JRF started in like the 80s. But he started because people were trying to get famous being psychics and telekinesis experts and things like that, and they were trying to go on radio shows and Carson and everything, Johnny Carson show and everything like that. And he had to create a whole ass foundation of like, look, I'm gonna give a motherfucker $10,000, which then expanded into $1 million. Like, if anyone can prove that you're actually not just doing this for clout.
Yeah.
Like, and he started that, a long fucking time ago. Yeah. So people are always going to try to find a way to get famous off of deceiving others.
As soon as someone sees that something happens, the clout chase begins.
Damn right.
Yeah. I guess I just always keep that. I always want to keep that level of like, as long as it's not disrespecting someone, you're not lying about something that's literally going to get other people in trouble or yourself in trouble. Like, lighthearted stuff is one thing, but if you're like breaking the law and doing dumb shit that's gonna get people killed or hurt or whatever, then I don't know. I don't think it's okay. But no, people will never change, I guess.
I was just wondering where did it end? I mean, because like I said, this year he's on top of the world now. At 6 years old,
that won't last very long.
On top of the world. It's not gonna last. And when he falls
off, flash in the pan moment.
Ask every child actor.
What are you showing him to do? You're showing him you have to be on top. You need to stay on top. And once you fall off, what are you willing to do to get back on top?
Yeah.
And I think that's a slippery slope to go down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's both. Yeah, it's both a slippery slope and also in a way an important thing for a kid to learn is that you may have everybody's attention for this moment, but even if the spotlight moves away from you, that doesn't mean that, like, for example, you're not as important anymore or things like that. And I have a feeling that, I don't know, I watched some clips and seems like a good kid. He seems pretty solid. And I mean, yeah, there was dishonest what they did, but are they hurting anybody? No.
Yeah.
May have made some people feel bad, but they're not doing anything other than just making videos, and which is it's always going to be, there's always a level of behind the scenes, like how real is this? You never, I mean, not never, but more than likely, if it's that funny or it's that tear inducing or whatever makes you feel this feeling, it was probably set up.
Possibly.
Absolutely.
But well, we'll see what this kid does next.
Yeah, probably goes back to playing Warzone, and everything will be fine, and he'll be a streamer or video maker or whatever.
Yeah,
he'll be the next what's his face YouTube guy that I can never remember his name, but there's an
That's
intention
exactly
for
the
that.
level he will achieve.
Exactly.
You'll know who he is,
He'll
but
be
you don't remember his name.
YouTube, what's his name?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that guy who did that thing.
Oh yeah, hey, remember that one kid that they said they got banned that one time? Yeah, I remember him. Oh, what'd he do? Oh, he did wins in the game.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. Yeehaw. But speaking of people doing dishonest things, and we've talked about this before actually.
Oh,
but
yes.
I guess Facebook is now looking at an investigation due to their making people tie their Facebook accounts to their Oculus profile.
I can't think of a year when Facebook hasn't been under investigation.
Yeah,
Yep.
antitrust and Facebook are just kind of damn near synonymous at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of a time when, like, I feel like Zuckerberg just lives inside of court at this point. He's just always in there.
Oh yeah,
Fucking lizard people.
just creepily sipping on that water in court. That's his entire life.
Lord.
That's what he sounds like when he drinks.
And it's funny because I remember, was it Prince Recluse in the Discord?
Yeah, talking about the
That
Facebook
was
thing with the Oculus.
Yeah, about the Oculus and having to tie your Facebook account to it.
I have
Yeah,
my
talking
Facebook
about it.
tied to like so much shit. It's not. I don't even care.
There is
And
that.
you're the people they're looking for.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I have nothing to
They
hide.
want
My
you.
Facebook account is a Facebook account. Like, they're gonna find that shit about me anyway. Like, what is my Facebook gonna do? Whatever.
I mean, nothing now, but except for provide them all the answers they've been looking for.
Also true.
I mean,
Reveal your secrets.
they can still find that by probably just finding it online without Facebook. So,
It's because Facebook already provided it to everyone.
Yeah.
well, I'm a homeowner, so a lot of my stuff is like public at this point because I, am on a deed. So a lot of times it just depends on what you deal with. Your public information's out there, so I don't care. Whatever. Okay.
Either way, what are they going to
Get
do
access
about
to my
this
Facebook.
this lawsuit, this antitrust
Yeah.
probe?
I
think
mean,
it's just an investigation right now.
it is, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
started by the Germany's Federal Cartel Office.
Yeah.
Cartel.
Yeah, when you throw cartel in there, that's serious.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, seriously, that was like the thing is because I'm making the VR plunge pretty soon, and the Oculus Quest 2 was definitely in the running for what I was going to move to. But to be perfectly honest, the whole Facebook tie-in, the strength of the tie-in, backed me out of that completely. And I'm not a tinfoil hat guy, like blah blah blah, but. I got some people, I like their shit. If I share the wrong thing on Facebook, I eat a suspension there. I mean a suspension on my VR too. There's just too much tie-in for my personal enjoyment that could possibly
That's
be
fair.
jeopardized.
Right.
I mean,
That's
Uh,
fair.
but
That's
I don't
fair.
know
on the
why
one
we
hand-
didn't see this coming like years ago when Facebook was the one who stepped up and was like, "We'll give you money for your virtual reality box."
Yeah.
But on the other hand of that, because I let the oldest one play, and you can't friend anyone on the Oculus that that doesn't have a Facebook account. So
Well,
you have more information as to the people that he's playing with it or against.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of, kind of backs you up. It's not some random scary motherfucker who's trying to, masquerade as someone else.
Mhm.
But
Just
then
out of nowhere.
again,
I was gonna
know,
say
they could maybe
anyone
make
can
a
make a
fake
Facebook
Facebook.
account.
I was like, they
That's
could make a
true.
fake one, but
That's true also. But my Oculus is tied to mine, so he can't game with anybody that I don't know. That's not friends with me on Facebook.
yeah, I guess it does weed it out a little bit because I mean, it does make someone have to go create a fake Facebook account just to do whatever. So I don't know. I can see what you're going at with that.
takes a burner account in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was
Not
gonna
that
say I can be the king of England in like 5 minutes. Let me
I
go
was gonna
sign
say,
up.
Well,
I mean,
how-
usually I
For
can
how
sign in
long?
through Steam. I can make a Steam account anytime I want.
As long as I don't
Yeah.
post anything, no one knows that I'm there.
Bingo.
But almighty Facebook God knows you're there.
I'm already using my VPN to make my internet faster.
I
so-
only need one friend, and that's Tom from MySpace.
Tom. Oh.
To answer your question, Blade in chat, he says, yeah, but if your library is tied to your Facebook account, it gets banned. If your Facebook account gets banned, you cannot play on the Oculus that the account is tied to.
Yeah.
So you make another account, but you lose the game library
This is
that's tied to the Facebook account.
So you just lost a whole lot of money.
Okay.
Posting anything that's going to get banned.
I
Not
could
yet,
see that being an
anyway.
issue.
What?
That's
I
why
mean,
you just
if I
make a
do-
Facebook account strictly for the Oculus.
Yeah.
And then
They
don't
literally
post
do
the
nothing
damn
on it.
thing.
Yeah.
And
Like
pray
I
to
said,
God nobody goes on
you
a
don't
date
post.
run and decides
then
to
the-
ban you.
Yeah, but then the Facebook has already gone on massive purges for fake accounts and things like that to begin with. And if you're on an
Yeah.
inactive account that misrepresents you in any way,
Yep.
because they literally they know who created it, they know they don't need you to post a damn thing, and it just takes one more crusade like that, and you lost that account too.
So here's what I'll
Yeah.
do. I'll Photoshop an amalgamation of a bunch of random people's faces together, but it'll look like a real face.
God.
It'll look like a real human every
Just
single
go to
day.
thispersondoesn'texist.com.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I forgot they
Wow.
have robots that do that.
Yeah,
and
they
then
literally
every
have
day
an AI.
I'll just post like part of a one-word story on Facebook once a day. It'll make sure that it stays active, and it's a one-word story. They'll think that it's art, but really, I'm just keeping my fucking Oculus active.
That's one way to do it.
So
There you
on
go.
Monday you post once, Tuesday you post
Upon, yeah.
Wednesday you post A, and then Thursday time. And just
Actually-
keep going from there.
Actually,
kinda
what
like
it's,
this a
what
lot.
it's what it's gonna do is it's gonna be just the never gonna give you up, but one word at a time every day.
Oh Lord.
You'll get to We're No Strangers and you will eat that band.
That's true. Facebook will find some way to DMCA me over it.
Yeah.
Right.
Why is my brother calling me?
What is he calling you?
He's talking
probably-
about your grandma
He probably
getting
was
on.
talking about my grandma. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Going on Facebooks.
Speaking of Facebooks.
However, if pages like the posting of the same picture of John Stamos every day, as long as those accounts can exist, maybe there is hope.
Probably.
Man.
Meow.
Speaking of, not John Stamos in particular, but like the ties that he has. Yo, who the fuck saw that Lifetime movie that it got viral
Yeah, I love
advertising?
you, Colonel Sanders.
Yes. So
I just
yeah,
can't.
hot ass Mario Lopez Colonel Sanders, like jacked fucking suave Colonel Sanders in a 15-minute movie. I tuned in at noon. Fuck it. It was hot Colonel Sanders in a meme movie. Like, of course I was there. I just wanted to put that. It's not
I
our
just
topic
can't.
list or anything, but I was like, this is marketing done right.
Yep. I mean, we said the same thing when they made the damn game about him. So I mean, they're just adding to
yeah.
it.
KFC knows what they're doing.
KFC knows how to do their shit. Yeah.
They want to keep it spicy.
For some very okay chicken, they've got just the hottest of marketing.
Some very okay chicken. I have some friends who would fight you.
Oh yeah.
Fight me. Bring it.
I'm just,
Fight me.
I mean, listen, they've got
KFC chicken.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know anyone who's gonna fight me over KFC
Oh,
chicken.
fair enough.
Popeye's probably not KFC.
Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A will fuck you up over some KFC chicken.
Ew.
Yeah.
Like, what? KFC better? Leave me out of the pot, son.
So you get your ass beat with a Bible.
But I was about to say, but keep the profanity at a minimum. This is a Christian Minecraft server.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I didn't sign up for this.
Speaking of Christian Minecraft server,
Hey.
Destiny 2 is coming.
I'm like, where are we going with this?
See, I told you that he couldn't keep it up.
No,
I
he
just
couldn't.
knew
He
it.
couldn't. He was on a roll,
I thought it was,
And
it was
then-
flawless.
dropped
He was
it.
on a sushi roll. He was on a
I'm
sushi
here for
roll.
this.
So much more importantly,
going to crossplay in 2021.
Destiny had a large, like state of the game kind of thing where they were talking about a lot of their future updates and stuff. Crossplay being one of the larger ones of those. So they already have cross save available, and then you'll just be able to go ahead and crossplay, which means Stadia gets to play with people now.
Yeah.
I'm excited because I've got friends on PS4 who haven't been able to play with us on PC because we switched over to PC, and now we actually get to play with them again since the new expansions come out. Yeah, or we can catch Lat up, who's forever behind.
Hey, I'm right there with you, Lat, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, I was about to say, my
Yeah, don't
character's
worry,
not
lad. They
vanilla.
removed half the game, so you don't have to play that much of it to catch up.
It's very true.
Yeah.
You actually started pretty
I feel
much the
very
same
sad.
spot that everyone else does now.
Oh, wow.
Get rid of Destiny Collection.
But they're also bringing back my absolute, well, one of my two favorite raids, Vaulted Glass, which is
I might come back for that.
the
actually.
original raid
I-
from Destiny 1.
I might come back for that.
I know it like the fucking back of my hand because we
Yep.
ran it so often. God, I'm excited. So we're getting Vaulted Glass crossplay. They did say that one of the other big things was that they specified that updates will be annually without actually saying that it was going to be annually. They just said part of our annual updates will include a lot of new guns and things, and just kind of brushed over it. So at least we have an idea that we get another update in a year, which we didn't know because this is the last actual official update that we've had. Was this DLC that dropped?
Yeah.
That's it. That's my Destiny-gasm for the minute.
That works.
That's your Jono's Destiny minute.
This has been a minute with Jono.
Thank you for the theme music.
I'm just excited when I get to like spasm out over Destiny for a second because it's still one of the games that I've been playing for the last 5 years straight.
Oh, well,
6 years straight.
I've had multiple nerdgasms last week, so.
Were you wearing a
And
diaper?
I would say probably one of those reasons to nerdgasm was all of the games that they announced at the Game Awards. How about that?
Oh, it was.
Oh, we're already.
There was
already
games
jumping
to the
to
Game Awards?
So
Okay.
many. Hey, Jono,
Hi.
can't see it right now, but I'm flipping you off
Why can't I see it right now?
because it's off camera.
Is it with your special finger?
No. Well, is my middle finger my special finger? Because maybe.
Did
Maybe.
he say special or sushi?
Are you thinking about sushi that hard?
Jono can't talk, read, and or speak. So
Yes.
I said special. How did you hear sushi? Are you hungry, lad?
No, I've had I had sushi. As it turns out, I did have sushi.
The sushi is infecting his brain.
Yeah.
So speaking of infecting brains, what was announced at the Game Awards?
Oh, there was so many. So I'm not going to mention them all.
We
There's
should
a
only
list if
mention
you
the
go
one
on.
that's important.
If you type in on Google Game Awards 2020 every game, it'll show you all of them. But to hit a couple highlights, number one on the list, they revealed the new Smash Brothers character being added.
They started with that. Like that was
Yeah, they
ridiculous.
did.
Yes, they did. And when it happened, I peed my pants a little bit.
I was gonna say, like,
Man, the minute the music started, I was like,
Oh, yeah.
no,
You
it's
guys-
like Kingdom Hearts all over again.
you guys said it, and then one of my friends sent me the picture of it because I wasn't able to see it at the time because I wasn't home, and then I cried out of the tip of my pee a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty epic. So Sephiroth is going to be added in case you didn't hear.
Yeah.
Super Smash Brothers. And he is the newest of characters to almost kill Mario when he was introduced.
God, I'm
And,
excited for this, and I don't even play Smash.
me and
fucking
Blade,
awesome.
me and Blade think that they're doing some type of. We think that he's going to be like a new boss to fight because it definitely seemed like they're going to be doing like a crossover. It was like Smash Brothers X Final Fantasy. So
No,
I don't know. I
just-
feel like he's going to be some type.
They
of
do that with
something.
every character.
Every
that
time,
they're-
every time that Cloud enters a game, Sephiroth, as the fangirl that he is always right behind him. It's just
Yeah,
they always
didn't follow behind.
come in couples.
God.
Peoples.
And then they showed off his freaking moveset too, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
oh.
Oh Lord.
Just from a
But-
fighting
It
game
looks cool.
perspective, in general, he looks good.
But the best
he's going
part
to be
of
OP
it,
for a while.
the best part of it is that you get his final fight shirtless Sephiroth
Yeah.
skin.
Mm-hmm. Daddy Sephiroth, me likey.
Oh,
Lord.
where you just struggle fight with him 1v1 as Cloud the whole time. That's it. I don't know if you were planning on talking about this one or not, but Back for Blood from Turtle Rock
That looks
Studios.
so fucking good. I'm
That-
so excited for
Because
that.
Valve owns the rights to Left 4 Dead and they refuse to make another title, even though Turtle Rock has been trying to make this title for years now. This is set within the Left 4 Dead universe and is a spiritual sequel to it all.
Yep, I'm super excited.
I
I've wanted to play a Left 4 Dead for a long time, like a more current, like gen Left 4 Dead. I'm really excited.
You'll have a PC soon. There's a lot of Left 4 Dead mods that are fantastic.
Oh,
I was gonna say, or you
know.
could just play Warhammer Vermintide.
There you
It's
go.
basically Left 4 Dead.
That's true, but you know what I mean. Something that's like, I don't know, fresh and new kind of thing.
Well, quick aside from Vermintide, the new Dark Tide was announced. I'm really excited for that.
Bingo.
New 40k stuff.
It's basically Vermintide 40k.
Now I'm in.
I've never played one,
Yeah.
but it looked cool. I've just never played anything of dealing with Warhammer, so
Yeah,
Oh, you-
40 on the matter.
40k is the fandom that I fall behind.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
All you got to know is big meat tanks called Space Marines fight super stupid orcs who are so dumb they're magical, and they create spaceships because they're so dumb, and they think that big rock I get inside it go fly.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen enough people
And then there's
cosplay it.
Protoss.
Like, all my friends are obsessed with it, so I mean, it's clearly good.
That's the entire 40k lore just there, and they're
It
just in a
really
war.
is.
Everybody's in a war. Good lord.
And then you need blood for the blood god, and heretics must be purged.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's
just,
all about heretics.
I just love and hate
Yes.
the orcs so much. They're so
Oh yeah.
dumb. They think that if you open a window in space, that it just would let the breeze in. So because they're actual magical beings that are so stupid, that actually happens when they open up a window in space.
Yes.
Well,
Oh,
that helps
40k
you, I
is
guess.
incredible.
It really is.
So silly. It's like the campiest fucking shit, and I love it.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Absolutely here for that.
we got a new Dragon Age trailer, dev
Oh,
diary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a little clip.
We got our annual announcement that says, "Hey, Dragon Age is still alive. Remember us?
Right. Hey
We're
kids,
still
remember
doing
me?
stuff.
Are you excited yet?"
You remember this game? You remember
You remember Morrigan.
this game good?
This game.
Yeah.
My favorite meme title from the entire announcements was "The Past and the Furious."
Yes. Oh my, okay. I loved that me and Nier literally had the same thought process. I was like, wait, is this Turok? Is this Turok? No. Is it Ark? No. Is it like there was too many things. Like that game could have been with Vin Diesel being in it. Who knows?
Oh yeah.
Just the title, like it's
The Past and
Arc
the
2,
Furious.
but someone dubbed it "The Past and the Furious," and I haven't been able to get it out of my head since. That's all I can think about.
Pretty accurate.
The dinosaurs to me, they're like blood, like family.
Dino family. It's better than regular family.
I don't know.
Oh.
That game was so that whole trailer was very, I don't know. I mean, it did what it was supposed to do. It left us going like, what the fuck game is this? What the fuck is this?
It always looks so awkward when they like put in real face people onto like games that probably shouldn't have actual people faces in them, like Ark.
I mean, Vin Diesel's character literally looks like how Vin Diesel used to look when he was in Fast and Furious. So, I mean, it's not far from what he used to be, but it definitely is kind of weird. I'm just like, we're going back in, we're literally going back in time.
What I'm curious though is what's the over/under that Arc 2 ends up just being the Arc engine with new textures and slightly revamped, because they've already pulled it now twice.
Yeah.
And
we're getting an animated series for it.
They've released new games, and then you could literally find the developer console for Arc inside of those games with some original assets still in tow. So I'm really hoping if they're going for this, they're actually going to make a new game.
Yeah, I'm more interested in the animated series. I kind of feel like Diesel saw Keanu as Johnny Silverhand, and he was like, "Hey, what can I get into quick?"
I think they went for him. I think they came for him.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Keanu as Johnny Silverhand kind of blew up a lot. Like, we've had celebrities in games before. Like, we had Jon Snow in Call of Duty at one point, and we've had just a ton of like celebrity just cameos and things. John, what the hell's his name? Punisher.
Barathol.
Barathol.
That guy.
Yeah,
was in the Ghost Recon and everything, but like Keanu Reeves kind of just really went above and beyond and over.
Oh yeah.
So I think we're gonna see a lot of celebrity crossover type of things like this happen more often. Like
he's made it viral.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey was the other COD person I was thinking of. There's like this Vin Diesel. It's not the only start. Like, we had the Bruce Campbell, the Evil Dead trailer that released as well, which I'm legitimately excited for, because Evil Dead's one of my favorite fucking series ever. But
agreed.
Like, we're gonna see a lot more celebrity cameos down the line. People are seeing, especially with like the movie industry kind of like in and out, like theaters kind of going downhill. So like a lot of entertainment industries kind of shaken right now, and games coming up as hard as they are during quarantine. This is a large market for them to jump into.
Yeah. Can we please just get Snoop Dogg in a Crash Bandicoot sequel?
What?
I could see that.
I feel like that he would be cool with that. He'd be like, yeah, man.
Absolutely.
He'd be all for it.
That would be awful.
It would be awful, but it would be great.
Yeah, it'd be a great kind of awful.
If anything, we need to bring back the 50 Cent game.
Oh my god, Blood on the Sand.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Must we though?
Yes. Absolutely.
No.
I want to see like what other celebrities are going to start jumping this gun though, and like jumping over into AAA developers and like, hey, put my face inside of here. I want to help.
Speaking of celebrities being in games, I mean, you know, there's a game that got announced during this that had kind of a lot of that in the second and third game, being, you know, Mass Effect. They had quite a few celebrities in the second game.
She took out the longest
for it,
longest fishing line she possibly could just shucked it.
I just want to talk about Mass Effect. I'm so excited. I'm sorry.
Just skip all the way from Ark, all the way. Didn't even talk about how Swedish Chef is going to be an overcook.
Yeah,
hey, we skipped a lot of topics tonight, so we're skipping things. That's how we're doing things tonight.
But Ghost and Goblins.
Yes. Obviously,
Ghosts and Goblins.
Mass Effect was one of the highlights.
It in fact was the entire ending.
Yeah. It was amazing.
But yes, there was a lot of great games in between. Because I thought we were just talking about highlights. We're just touching on a few.
I mean, we are, but at the same time, there was also some news about the Mass Effect game, and that multiple members of the original trilogy development team are coming back to help make it.
Which is
I'm
great
so
news.
excited. Yeah. I'm so excited. Like I feel like we're finally gonna get the game we really, really wanted.
Yeah.
You know, Andromeda was great, but I think they realized, like, you know what? We wanted to do something new, but
no, it wasn't.
No,
well, that's what I was about to say. Like, even my cold dead heart, who will probably like get away, find a way to shit on Andromeda on my tombstone when I'm gone. Seeing who was going to be involved in this new one actually kind of warmed the cockles of my heart towards it, and I'm actually anticipating it greatly. So
I'm very excited. I mean, they have fucking Liara, and it looked like they had a couple of characters from your actual original trilogy in there in the background. So I mean, I think they learned.
One of the largest things that this trailer, like, because anytime that they do a sequel or anything to something, it canonizes what the ending was for the previous game in a way, which means that the destroy ending is the canon ending for Mass Effect 3.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
wait, how's that so?
Not technically. Depending on the ending you did, I think most things actually happened.
We're in a very like destroyed-ish universe with Liara searching for pieces of things. If it was like synthesis, then everything was fine. Everything in the world was,
synthesis
was great.
Ish.
Her
not really.
Her searching in the snow for a piece of an N7 armor could be literally anything. You're assuming quite a lot.
Because I mean, technically, even if you said you did because I did the synthesis
I will bet money that it's destroy.
Well, I mean, like I said, even if you did synthesis, Commander Shepard does disappear. So I mean, she still could be searching for you anyway. You know.
True.
I mean, even if it's not that.
I don't think she survives any of the endings.
Yeah. So I'm like, it could really be any ending. Technically.
That's very plausible.
Or, I mean, there's numerous other vectors.
We also don't know if what happens in the end is what actually happens in the end for Shepard, if indoctrination is what happens.
Yeah, that's true. Because it was a story.
Our entire thing is like complete unreliable narrator for all of 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is a story at the end of the day. It was a fucking story that was being told, so who knows? But I still think it's Liara. I still think, they're gonna do what we think they're gonna do.
I mean, it is. It's definitely Liara.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
In a hot ass outfit too.
Bro!
How can you barely even see her?
I've seen enough to know that I like.
Enough, yep.
I was gonna say, you're talking to John now.
I saw
she
the
could
bits
be wearing
that
a
I
hot
wanted.
dog costume, and he'd be like, "Damn,
dude, that'd be a hot fucking dog."
Oh Lord!
I'd slather some ketchup and mustard on that.
Like, I really didn't think we were going to get anything about Mass Effect this soon. Like, I figured because they'd been hinting at it, I thought that they were just going to give us more information on the remake of the trilogy. I really didn't think that they were going to actually hint at the new game that they've been working on.
I didn't think that they were gonna
do
be this far ahead in the new game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just didn't expect it. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised, but
I don't think
I thought
anyone
it was a completely
expected
different
it.
space game. Yes, I was literally complaining that there was no Mass Effect news because I was surprised. I thought this would be a perfect time, and I got what I wanted. So
I will say I do really want some at least news announcement timeline window of when we're gonna get the trilogy though. Because
didn't they say it was going to be
really.
sometime in 2020, spring of 2021 or whatever?
Yeah, I
sure,
think
if we get to
something
spring
like
of
that.
2021.
Isn't that right? If that ever happens.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Yeah, December 31st comes around and it's like Happy New Year's, and then the one falls off of the fucking banners and it's another 0.
We're literally living
Yeah,
in
you know what
2020
happens then.
Inception. Oh no.
I'm just gonna be like, later.
Deuces. I'm never
It
leaving
just-
my house.
And then just evaporate into the thin air.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the eternal year 2020. We're gonna
What,
hit
are we gonna all Thanos snap?
we're gonna hit 31st, and then what's gonna happen is it's gonna go, no, do it again, and then it's gonna start going backwards back to 30, and then 29 and 28.
Oh god.
Relive through
No,
the
thank
whole
you.
year again.
Yo, sweet. Then I get to re-experience Tamagotchis twice more now. Awesome.
No, I'd prefer to get Thanos snap than to do that all again. Good lord. No thanks. Mm-mm.
What were you doing with Tamagotchis this year?
That's what I want to know.
They got re-released, or was that last year they got re-released?
It was last year.
I don't know.
I think it was last
Man,
year.
I don't know. Dude, I don't know shit about 2020 anymore, man. I don't know what year it happened. I don't know. I don't
as
know
soon as
what
he got
happened this
Tamagotchis
year.
in 2019, he checked out.
It's okay. I feel you.
That's the
I'm
last event that I remember.
He just go into
Coronavirus?
hibernation.
Shut up. I'm playing with my Tamagotchi.
He just like
Not
goes
putting my
into his
mask
own
on.
little hyperbolic time chamber. It's like, I'm gonna feed you, little guy. Oh, you gotta do us some jumps. Let's exercise.
Washy, washy, washy. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all those Tamagotchis are dead at this point.
Unfortunately.
Take out some anger and frustration. You just shake your Tamagotchi a little bit.
I don't think I ever did that now.
Oh, I used to do that to the Pikachu one when he wouldn't eat the food correctly.
All right.
Good lord.
Today I learned something about Jonna.
Don't give Jono a pet. Good lord.
Pets
damn,
like to be
Why
shook.
aren't you eating it properly?
Yeah, don't invite me over for dinner. God damn. It's like, oh, Jonna, I'm not that hungry. You're gonna be hungry.
Haven't I done that to you before?
Yeah, probably. I don't know if it happened after the release of Tamagotchi. I don't remember.
I don't know. Apparently it's
not.
all
Time is irrelevant, apparently.
it's all a blur. God help all of you.
I'm way past that. Oh, fucking hell.
Well, speaking of fucking hell, so Cyberpunk came out. We talked a little bit about it earlier.
Oh yeah, we're gonna cap off the night with some Cyberpunk talk.
Cyber booty.
Absolutely. And of course, I mentioned my little adventure that I've started in my playthrough. But let's talk about some of the more general things that have been going on with the game. First of all,
Can we
game
stay
came out-
relatively spoiler free? Because I'm still early game.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really going to talk about the story to any extent, but
Exactly.
the game itself came out like Wednesday, 7-ish Eastern time, and a lot of us, myself included, have been playing it pretty heavily. And again, I find it to be a great game. There's a lot of mixed reviews on the game as far as performance on different consoles, different systems, different platforms. From what I understand, the Epic download version is somewhat inferior to the Steam download version, or at least that's what I've heard. I'm not sure if that's true or not.
No,
Mm-mm.
not
I don't know
really.
about that.
So at least in performance and like some of the bugs, people were saying that they had to download it multiple times to get it to work on the Epic launcher.
Okay,
and
that
stuff
is
like that.
true. Once you actually have it and it is fully working, you are right about that, though. Once you have it and it's fully working, though, it's comparable.
Considering I pre-ordered it on Steam, I had to install and delete it 3 times before. Like, I wasn't able to play until 9 o'clock on Wednesday night because I had to delete it and like keep trying to install it because I was running into a ton of issues. And I pre-installed it on like Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, mine was pre-installed ahead of time, and then I downloaded, I think, another 7 gigs when it released, and then it was ready to go. And I haven't had any issues with it so far.
That's probably one of the only actual issues that I ran into.
Yeah, but of course, Twitter and other social media sites have made sure that we know about all the problems that they've been having, especially some of the more cosmetic ones, like the genitals clipping through the pants and things like that were very popular. Source of comedy, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it's lovely.
It's just little buggy shit like that. Again, I don't know.
So,
I don't know how you load up the game as a developer and like I must have seen those pants like 6 or 7 times. I'm not sure what speed run that they're doing to test the game, but it didn't include putting those pants on.
Clearly,
with the genitals like that. So kind of interesting. What
Blade
it seems
is
like
correct
and wasn't tested.
From what everyone has been reporting, Stadia is supposedly the most stable version of Cyberpunk.
There's stable Stadia.
2020, folks.
Anything can happen. 2020. Not to derail you, sorry.
I'm gonna get Cyberpunk for Stadia. And Moose and Jono were like, why?
Yeah, we actually said that in unison, actually.
At the same time. And I was like, damn it.
I feel like a lot of the issues people are having with all of these technical issues, I think it's just because CD Projekt Red just built this like ginormous toxic hype beast of a game, and they just built this up so much. And then they put out this product after delays and delays, and now we're getting penis through pants error issues, types of things. And not even like an error, but like glitches. Like, what? How are we getting this when you delayed it this many times and you were talking this shit like it's gonna be the fucking messiah of games, and we're getting penis through pants? Like,
one of the largest things,
I think it's just the biggest issue,
which everyone fails to remember, is like levels of expectations with things. Because this game was announced pretty much before
8 years ago.
Yeah, this game was announced pretty much around when the PS4 and Xbox Ones were releasing time period. Like, that's how long this game has been in development for. And they were originally making it for the current gen at the time. And then halfway through that, they realized, holy shit, this is more ambitious than we thought it was going to be. We need more power into this. We need more time with it. This is going to be a much larger experience than we could have imagined at that time. So the scope changed. So everything else in the technology changed. So like people who are having issues on current gen systems, or well, I guess previous gen systems, I keep forgetting that the newer ones are out. It's because that game outlived that system. Like that development process outlived that system. It's very difficult to rewrite backwards than it is to keep progressing forwards with it.
Yeah.
True.
But that's why I think they just, I don't know, that and their poor developers. Like, I don't know, they went through the ringer for this damn game.
Bro, they abused the fuck out of it. They abused the fuck out of their development team. That was some egregious crunch practices that they went
that's
through.
Where I think that's where a lot of people are having the issues. I think if it genuinely wasn't hyped the way it was and it wasn't handled the way it was, I mean, I'm sure there'd still be people bitching about it, but I ultimately think it's a creation of their own fault for building it up this way and then having to slam dunk their poor developers to get this product out when really it seems like they could have maybe just let it, stay in the oven a little bit longer, and it probably would have maybe got rid of a lot of those patch issues. But
playing through it, I really can't help but feel like they really should have left this in the oven for another full year. and then it would be, because don't get me wrong, this will be my asterisk, that I'm having fun with it. I am not enjoying myself. However, that being said, when you have all of the graphical issues, I had a save game get deleted on me, so I was like, okay, start over, fuck it. Launch day issues, whatever. But then you have things like police officers spawning literally inches away from your character instead of doing exactly what everyone else has done in the past, I don't know, since GTA fucking 2, spawning things further away from you that are going to interact with you. Pathing issues, clipping, like inconsistencies, poor balancing. Like there's so much that in a year, this game really could have lived up to a lot of its expectations. But it doesn't even you can't even customize your fucking hairstyle in a game that's all about being your own unique person in a world that's totally supportive of modifying yourself to be the real you. Like, as the
But they made sure you could customize your whole entire body from head to toe, like physique wise. Priorities.
Yeah.
We got to make sure you can customize the boobs and the dick, but we can't care about the hair. Hair's not important. Nobody's going to care about hair.
I don't know.
Nobody
You
cares
got
about hair.
You got more customization with your hair than you did your dick. I couldn't change the exact inch size on there, so
right. And you could only get that bulbous fucking acorn head.
Yeah,
on your dick. I was like, what the fuck?
That's so gross. Ugh. Oh god, that's so weird to me. But I don't know.
But you can also run around without nipples, which is great.
You can.
So you can be a Barbie. Cool.
Yeah. You can go full Ken doll experience,
which is awesome.
Sounds good. Sounds good. But yeah, I don't know. I agree exactly what you said. I haven't played it yet, but I don't know. I feel like they were so scared that they've already pissed off their market at this point by all these delays. They're like, no, we can't delay anymore. We gotta go, push it out. We gotta wrap this up, wrap it up.
It's also the shareholders' fault.
I was gonna say, like I said, also expectations are a large part of these things. So when shareholders start pushing down doors, they force out a game before it's able to be actually released.
Oh yeah. That's for damn
We've seen years of proof of that. Looking at you, Fallout 76.
Oh god, yeah.
So many people were not happy about the little snippet of Fallout 76 in the Game Awards for their little addition that they're adding for it. I don't know.
People still. So the game has been fixed and is a fully playable actual game now. People are still
they're so salty on it,
insanely upset because that was one of the poorest game launches ever.
Yeah.
And that's saying a lot considering it was a Bethesda game who also always has poor launches for everything they release.
It's like a staple of their brand.
Yeah.
Bethesda releases something, it ain't gonna work.
At least not right away.
Sometimes not ever.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's kind of how I felt about this game, to be honest. Like, I'm one to never follow the hype of a game. Even with a game that I was this excited about playing, I knew what to expect. I knew that it was going to be, Skyrim level, dragons flying upside down and shit type of bullshit that I was going to run into. I've had the same thing happen in Skyrim Special Edition where my save is just bloop, it's gone.
No.
Like, okay, all right.
God, anybody remember the trolls launching you into another orbit?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. So I mean, it's just that type of thing that it's gonna happen, and I don't know. I don't have like what it takes to get upset about that kind of thing.
Yeah.
When I play a game like that, I just get really into the game, and it's such a cool game. And when there's glitches and shit, I laugh a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well yeah. Even in that tirade I went on, you know what I'm doing after we after we conclude the podcast tonight? Mm-hmm. I'm hopping on Cyberpunk. I'm going to be playing it.
Literally same.
I still enjoy it.
I mean, we also CD Projekt Red is not a perfect company. The Witcher 2 and 3 both launched with horrible bugs in them.
Horrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible
Yeah.
bugs. And because it didn't get the amount of overall supreme press that this game got, everyone just kind of forgot about those things. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
That's true.
games release buggy right now, and that's because they're pushing things out like as quickly as possible, and they're trying to meet expectations. And like usually people will get games like 3 months down the line when everything is fixed, but the people who get them on launch just, you kind of have to expect these kind of things at this point.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's not
And
it's not
and the people
as
making those decisions
bad.
don't care as much about the quality of the game as much as are we going to be able to get it released before Christmas?
Yeah, they just care about what they're gonna
Because-
make out of it.
Yeah, they want their money.
And we've got 8 million people that have already bought this before it even came out. This needs to release now before people start backing out. That's all
Yeah.
they care about.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
This
Yeah.
is
We
this
had-
is 2020. This is quarter 4. We need to make the money during quarter 4 during the holiday. This is big holiday push.
Oh yeah.
Get it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we
When-
had that discussion before as far as how far can a game be delayed as compared to when they're going to have to actually just drop everything and get it out because of shareholders and the like.
It's funny you say that too, because you think about games like, for example, maybe Tarkov isn't the greatest example, but some of these games that have been in early access, literally the entire life of the game has existed in early access. They could have done the same thing here. They really could have. It wouldn't have gotten the exposure that it did. But
it's
they
just
could have been like,
depending
oh, it's early
on-
access.
But I think it's also the level of the developers in the game. Like if they're a smaller developer, I think they have more flexibility with that. But if they're like
Yeah.
bigger, I don't think they have that flexibility to just keep it under,
You say
early
that,
access for
Yeah.
forever.
but look at Fortnite.
Yeah.
That game,
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's Fortnite. Fortnite is its own creature of whatever.
Fortnite
But
only
Fortnite is its
officially
own
came out
thing.
this year.
But
Yeah.
but what I was gonna say is that kind of thing sets a precedent for other games, though.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And I
So
It's just
I mean,
kind of-
technically, Cyberpunk could have done the same thing, even though it's not a multiplayer game or what have you.
well, for
Yeah,
another
I think that
2
does
years.
play into it.
Yeah,
But I kind of like the more that I'm playing different things, I kind of enjoy the idea of adopting the early access like kind of model, just because the developers had one-to-one like direct update with what goes on. It doesn't have to pass through multiple different people. It doesn't have to go up a chain of command. There's an issue, they send out a fix. It happens. They don't have to go
like
through a
a-
long bureaucratic line of things. But
or it's part
also
of their weekly patch notes. You
Yeah.
know, it's just like, oh
Yeah.
hey,
Like
we found out that
Visage
the
or whatever.
fucking
Like-
Squirt Inquisitor 7000 doesn't work properly.
yeah, like
Hmm.
Phasmophobia is releasing weekly updates on things. So like, here's a quick patch for this. It's still early access. You guys are gonna have this for a while, but all updates and
Yeah.
all content. Like, but it also sets the precedence of this game is very early development. You're getting what you're getting. Everything is only going to be up from here and improve from here. So people have that same mindset of this isn't a finished game. I can't exactly completely judge it yet, but I'm having fun with what I have in my hands right now.
Yeah, and that
Yeah,
being
like-
said,
Oh, go ahead. You're fine.
I was just gonna say, I sincerely do hope that CD Projekt Red does keep the mindset that they kept with Witcher 3 with this title, because they released content updates and patches and fixes and performance enhancers
Mhm.
for, I feel like it was years after Witcher 3 came out. They
really was.
they redid parts of the engine to compensate for newer hardware at one point. They were like, I mean, we know this game's been out, but hardware's gotten better, so we can push a little more out of this. We're gonna do a patch to kind of to lead into that, so you can enjoy it at a better quality now that that quality is available. And it's like, okay, if they adopt that same attitude with Cyberpunk, I'm all in.
Yeah. I mean, if you honestly, and then from a game company like CD Projekt Red, even though a lot of their games, like I'm not trying to say anything negative here. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is, as a company that works the way that they do, if you think that they're not going to try and milk this cash cow that they've created, then yeah, you're kidding yourself because
Yeah.
they're gonna
I mean-
do everything they possibly can to
Oh, yeah.
get more people playing it and to keep people playing it.
Yeah, we're gonna have a Blood and Iron DLC in like 3 years.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you know.
it's the same
Yeah,
thing as
right.
how The Witcher's like model was, and it also helps that CD Projekt is a single focused developer team who does not. It's not your EA that has just 18 different teams all at once working on several different things, and those teams are also split into two because they're working on two different versions of the same different type of title. This is we have one title. We released The Witcher. We're gonna update and make sure that everything is running so everyone has the best experience possible over its entire course of span, and we want to get as much like people that get as much time and gameplay out of this as humanly possible. They're gonna put that same amount of love and effort into Cyberpunk. They don't have any future other titles that we know of that are on the lines. They say that there's a couple things in development, but their love and focus is on this game and making sure that its continuation is just pushing through. So rocky start, sure, it happens, but they will continue to push.
Yeah, we'll keep up with it. We'll keep talking about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This segment has been brought to you by, of course, the Squirt Acquisitor 7000. It ain't the gun that squirts.
That's so weird.
And Goat Roper.
And Goat Roper.
And Goat Roper.
This podcast is brought to you by Goat Roper.
Yeehaw.
In theaters,
And
July of
the letter-
2027.
And the letter P.
Letter P.
The letter P.
Yeah.
Ugh.
For
I think
penis
that's,
2, the only reputable penis in Cyberpunk.
I went no genitals.
Yeah, I would probably that'll be my route when and if I play it.
I mean, honestly, the difference between I almost went vagina because the difference between vagina and no genitals pretty much the same thing. Because you don't have any options for the vagina. You just nothing.
Right, which I thought was like, wait, we got like 6 customizations for dicks. Why can't, you know?
That sounds about right. You know,
I just get to change the hair.
I feel like at that point it's kind of a little too vulgar for that. I mean, that's kind of weird. You know, you guys don't need to be customizing.
Is it though?
Vaginas. A little bit.
Is
I
it
really
though?
don't want to.
Is it too vulgar for anyone?
I don't think most women care to look at our own vaginas, let alone one in a game. I don't think I want to customize how one looks.
I know several women who would prove you wrong.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
one of the first posts I saw on Twitter regarding the genitals thing was, and I can almost quote it, but I'm paraphrasing. It was, "Why are there 3 dick options for guys, but I can only change the size of my boobs, and there's no options for the vagina?"
Well, I'm sure they want the option, but you know, because that's usually how everything in a female portion of a game is. It's like we get 2 options and that's it.
Yeah.
But in general, I don't see how that benefits the game at all. Because like you can't see it anyway. Like you're not even looking. Why?
No, you think that you can't see it, but the genitals are involved in the game more than you might think.
Oh, well, that's
And the
makes
nipples.
me want to. Well, that makes me want to play it less.
Those.
Uh,
When I'm saying that, I'm being a little bit facetious, but
yeah,
there's a couple quests and a couple like cutscenes I think where you can see your crotchal area. So if you really want it to represent you, then
Unless you're wearing the special pants.
yes, yeah. Unless you're a never nude and have your underwears on all the time,
or if you're just RPing as the naked psycho, like
yeah.
time to Barbie up.
One of my favorite things was on Reddit. Somebody posted, "I've been playing this game for 3 hours and I didn't realize that I took all of my clothes off and it's just been playing the naked man."
Oh, Jesus.
Yep. That's that could be a problem.
I mean, for everyone else, not for him. He's pretty comfortable with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, until you get into a cutscene where you can see yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, whoa.
Yeah,
Oh,
whoops.
Especially if you're streaming. That's always fun.
No wonder
Also,
officers
also
look at me
the
funny.
clothes give you armor.
The
So
clothes
you're gonna
do
notice
give you
eventually.
like that's why
You're
I
gonna be like,
noticed
"Man,
eventually.
I'm dying very easily right now. What the hell?
I immediately I'll be in the middle of combat and be like, hold up, I got new shoes.
Yeah.
Let me crouch down real fast.
Hide and put the other shoes on.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can shoot you.
Hang on, I found a hat.
Yeah. Those are a lot easier to put on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You just kick it up into the air and you just slap it on.
Got him.
Got him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think
well.
that just about wraps it up.
Yeah, I was gonna
Smooth
say
it over. Gets it all.
anyone want to outro today? Anyone want to wrap it and take it from me?
Sure. Yeah.
What?
Hey guys, my name's Servo, and I'm part of the Remnant Gamers podcast group, squad, or we don't call it squad. You know, the party of 5.
Call it a cartel.
Yeah.
The cartel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Welcome
The
to the Remnant Gamer Cartel. Give me
Quick
your
side
drugs.
note. On my WoW server, there's a guild called Remnant Gaming, and I stopped one of their members and I told them that they needed to cease and desist. And they were extremely confused. Anyway,
Send them a fucking cease and desist notice.
I did. I said /S, and then I sent it to him. So I told, so I was talking to this guy, and he was like, where can I find Remnant Gamers? And I said, well, if you're looking for us, we have our own website, remnantgamers.com. You can find all of our audio, link to our YouTube, and of course, if you decide that you want to listen to the podcast, the audio version, you can find it on any audio podcasting platform of your choice, including Apple, Google, Buzzsprout, Deezer, and all the other good ones. So if you want to contact me, hit me back there. I'll be waiting for your response, sir. That's what the letter said in chat.
Brilliant.
So I think that just about covers everything. Anybody else?
But what if I want a really nice shirt? Do you think that I can get a really nice shirt for the holidays?
Oh yeah, if you were wanting to get a gift for someone like, I don't know, the DM of your D&D group that you meet on Fridays at 8 p.m. every other Friday here right here on the Twitch channel, you could get it for him at No Name Nerd, and you can use your Remnant Gamers RMNTGMRS code to get a nice discount.
Can you also see some pretty like pictures of that and colors anywhere else besides the No Name Nerd site?
Yeah, you can see it on our website too.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Oh, never mind.
Only on that website. They sell it, they send it, that's it.
Well,
you can also see it on our website.
Facts.
They already know about our website. I don't have to repeat myself.
I said what I said.
It's on there, okay? If you really want the t-shirts, just go and find them yourself, okay?
If you really loved us, you would go buy a shirt.
Yeah, do a little bit of work, okay? God.
you're the chosen one, Anakin.
Wow.
Oh god.
All right.
So anyway, closing back up. Any other future announcements or updates, like our wonderful end of the year podcast that we're going to be doing, will be found right in our Discord. You can find that either down below in the stream or in the link below if you're listening to the audio podcast. There should be a link in there. I put a link in there every week. There's links for everything in there. Just go find them. And you can join our podcast, join our Discord. And you'll be updated with announcements, and you can also talk and hang out with us. Maybe play some games. Maybe we'll watch movies in the future. Who knows what the fuck year 2 has in store for us?
Right?
But
who knows?
what we do want to do is thank you for hanging out with us for this whole year, because we love you.
Yeah.
Some of the times. Most of the times.
Most of the time, yeah.
All of the times.
And with that being said, Moose, take us out.
Well, I was gonna say we're following on the love train. we thank you all for being with us for the past year. And also, I take this opportunity at the end of every stream. You can join this list as well by becoming one of our subscribers. But I personally, on behalf of the Remnant Gamer Squad, would like to thank each and every one of our subscribers. It's been around for a year, and it's people like you that help us keep this going. So without further ado, Good King 86, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and thank all of the Remnant gamers that actually subscribe to us. Thank all of you on the panel here. But we also got Plas SC2, thank you very much. Ken OQ, thank you very much. Blade Morganis, thank you very much. Nobuko Zero, thank you very much. Sparkly Unicorn 1219, thank you very much. And then Remnant Gamer. Got a ton of Remnant subscribers. I'm proud of that. We support our own brand, and we're glad you do too.
And thank you, Chuck
Yeehaw.
Norris.
Thank you, Chuck Norris.
Thanks, Obama.
We did it.
We did a thing.
We did it, Chuck
did
Norris.
it.
We did it.
Are you proud of us
Chuck, we
now?
did the fuck.
Daddy Chuck. Oh,
On
God,
that
okay.
note, we're out. Good night,
Well
everyone.
Bye.
Stick around for the raid.
Daddy Chuck, we
Yeah.
did the fuck.
Oh God. I have to go prepare for my stream now. I'm gonna go cry now.
Oh. Crying
No.
to Daddy Chuck.
Let's raid Daddy Chuck.
Is there even a Daddy Chuck anywhere?
I don't know, but if there is, now's the time.
Anyone lacking behind, find Daddy Chuck, send him to us.
Oh Lord.